Hello, travelers, and welcome to the Horror Green Book, the channel that takes you from coast to coast and con to con. I'm your travel guide, Brendan, and we are here in the Scary Sanctuary, bringing to you another edition to Disgraceful Double Features, our live watch party that is catching on pretty well, guys. So I'm always looking forward to these disgraceful double features. So far, they found a home on Tuesday. It may eventually change, but so far it looks like Tuesday is the home for disgraceful double features. It gives us a nice back to back after the Monday live watch parties. Let's see who we have in the room. Let's see, we have Bumper. What's going on, Bumper? We got Anton. Hey, Anton, welcome, welcome. We have a new member of the Green Book Gang, Anton. How's it going? We got Happy Toys and Collectibles. What's going on, Donovan? Good to have you here. Yeah, Bumper. I put it up in the Discord. There's the link is on Plex, so you'll be able to find it on Plex. Hey, what's going on, Papa Goss? Good to see you. Got Ghostface. Hey, Ghosty. Hey, we got Vero in the house. Hey, Vero. Lori. Good to see you, Lori. Hey, we have a full house in here. Oh, we got the kiddo in the house. He's stopping through to make his comment. Hey there, Brando. Yeah, everyone, it's going to be a great night. We got Tony. Hey, Tony. Yeah, it's going down. It's going to be a good one. Yeah, guys. Of course, with it being the beginning of the month, I feared that this would happen with Frozen being taken off of Tubi, unless you are Ghosty or Anton, and you're in Canada and you're able to still find it on Tubi, but you will be able to find it for free in the States on Plex. So if you guys are watching online or on mobile, you can click on the link that's pinned in the chat, and it will take you to Frozen, which we will start in, let's just say, 30 minutes. Well, not 30 minutes. Oh my goodness. It's 30 past the hour now. We'll start it in 10 minutes at 40 past the hour. Hey, good evening, Ghosty. Hope everyone's having a great night. Yeah, I couldn't wait for tonight's disgraceful double features. But thankfully, the taking of Deborah Logan is still on Tubi, so we won't have to worry about that one. So, thankfully, we lucked out, and Frozen is available to find on Plex. And I enjoy Plex. It's a pretty stable streaming service. Yeah, guys, this is the 2010 Adam Green movie Frozen. It would be an interesting watch if it was the Disney film for sure. Get a little bit of Olaf here. Yeah, guys. It's been. Let me see. When was the last time? Actually, I started a watch of Frozen not too long ago, a rewatch, I should say, but I didn't finish it. I ended up like having errands, and thankfully I've seen it before, so it wasn't necessarily a big deal that I didn't see it. But I'm definitely down to watch it again with you guys, and best believe I'm going to finish it. Yes, no man, Anton. Yeah, hopefully you guys are bundled up wherever you are. In Texas is thankfully we're starting to warm up. Yeah, Papa Goss, I agree with it. The practical effects are really, really good with this, and it really does have a realistic feel with it. I mean, you definitely feel cold. And at first, I thought you said nihilistic, but nihilistic also fits because it's a pretty devastating film. Yeah, guys, it's going on. Yeah, guys. Tony's like, I didn't see Anton in here. Yeah, we have a new member of the Green Book gang. Anton came across we came across each other's reviews on Letterboxd, And we gave each other a follow, and he's like, "Hey, where can I come and find these live watch parties?" So I'm like, "Hey, join the Discord and join the Green Book Gang and hang out with us." And Anton has very good taste in movies. I noticed on his letterbox he doesn't give out 5 stars very often. He's like me, so I'm like, okay, you would definitely be someone that would definitely fit in well with our community here. Yeah, glad to have you here, man. But yeah, guys, we'll be setting up the film here in a little less than 7 minutes, or a little over 7 minutes. Yeah, that's the one where we're going. Yeah, that's the one we're watching, Lori. The Adam Green one. That's the one that Adam Green directed. Usually, when we mention Frozen, people automatically think the Disney one. But yeah, you're thinking of the right one. Hey, Anton, I'm the type of person that I like to give props where they're due. So if I see someone that has pretty good taste in movies or music, I like to show that person love. That's what we do here on this side of YouTube, in the Scary Sanctuary. So we're looking forward to hanging out with you. We do these every week. We do a live watch party on Monday, and we also do a double feature on Tuesdays. Every now and then we'll do a double feature on Monday. So we're a young YouTube channel that's starting to try to branch out more and more. So we're happy to have each and every one of you guys tag along whenever you find the channel. It just really means a lot to me that you guys are hanging out with me. Yeah, where in Canada are you, Anton? And speaking of which, guys, while we're getting ready for tonight's movie, let's go ahead and start our giveaway. All right, guys, and of course, this particular giveaway was for an issue of The Art of Horror Music, brought to you by Horror Hound Magazine. I picked this up at Horror Hound Weekend a couple of weekends ago, and this is a very cool limited edition issue that explores the history of horror movies and popular music. So this is very cool. I saw this and I figured I should buy a few copies and give them away to some of the Green Book gang. So I picked up 3 of these, and I had a giveaway where it was like, if you commented what was your favorite horror music moment on my Horror Hound vlog, you will be entered into win, along with liking and being a subscriber. You are entered into the giveaway. And I went ahead and grabbed those names of those who participated. Let's see here. Are you right in the middle of BC, Anton? Nice, nice. And guys, don't forget to hit the like button. And while I'm getting set up here, let me get the giveaway tab up for you guys. All right, guys. We have our 5 entries into the giveaway. They were Bacon Dive, Bumper. We have AB, or Mephistophelina, O Restless, and Vero. All right, guys. So we have 3 chances to win, and I wish each and every one of you travelers the best of luck. All right, guys. So our first winner in the contest shall be Hey, congratulations, Bumper. You said that you really wanted one of those issues and you lucked out, buddy. So there you go. You are our first winner in the giveaway for the Art of Horror Music issue. Our second winner shall be out of the four remaining contestants. Good luck to the rest of the travelers. All right, Mephistophelina, aka AB. Congratulations, AB. So I am glad to see both of you travelers won, and we have one more entry into the contest, guys. Well, one more winner out of the entries. We have Vero, Bacon Dive, and Old Restless. So best of luck to the remaining travelers. And that final winner is Oh Restless. All right. Well, congratulations to our three winners of Bumper, AB, and Oh Restless. Thank you guys so much for your participation your participation in the contest, and thank you guys for all of your entries into the contest. um, I love having these contests and giving back to you travelers for all of your support. I constantly think of you guys while I'm at conventions and cool things that I can grab to give away for future things. I even have a lot of backstock of things that I've gained over the past year or so from conventions. So don't be surprised if I'm dropping just random giveaways during the live watch parties in the upcoming future. So, guys, thank you so much again for your participation. Let's go through the comments again while we have a couple of minutes left. Let's see. We have some welcomes to Anton. Anton's in the middle of BC. Ghosty's like, oh Lord, I forgot to comment. Good luck, mates. It's okay, Ghosty. It happens to the best of us. There will be many more opportunities for giveaways. That's for sure, guys. So, you never know what you may win. We have some future things in the pipeline coming for you guys. Hey, no worries at all, Tony's. Yeah, congrats again to Bumper. Congrats again to AB. And congrats again to Old Restless. You guys are completely awesome. Hey, what's going on, Matt? Welcome, welcome. All right, guys. We are less than a minute away from the start of Frozen. So make sure you guys are all queued up. Let me make sure I have the chat here. All right, guys. And go ahead and press play. I had to make sure I turned off the audio output. Gonna need a bigger boot. Yeah, hope everyone's having a great night, guys. This is a great night for some horror. I've been really, really looking forward to tonight. Good old Anchor Bay. And of course, guys, you already know what to do. If you get an ad or you want a timestamp to kind of catch up, sync up with each other, do not feel afraid to ask for it. You missed Adam Green last year at Frightmare because you had more people to meet than anticipated. Yeah, that totally happens like that. That's how it's gonna be for me with Frightmare this year. I think I'm only gonna have enough money to see the cast of Evil Dead and Bill Duke. Those are the signatures that I have to get at this Frightmare for sure. Especially Evil Dead and Bill Duke. Like, I may be able to squeeze extras in, but those are the without a doubt guarantees that I have to get. Yeah, I saw that you posted about that bumper that he's coming to Vegas. Yeah, and also they give some extra time, for extra funds too. So I love when it works out that way, where it's just like, all right, I feel a bit sad. I'm unable to get all the signatures I want or make the show that I want, but having one that comes local, oh, even better. Yeah, Adam is a totally awesome guy. He's such a nice guy. I love going to his panels. You can tell that he really loves horror. Yeah, I agree. These choices were fantastic ones for sure. Yeah, I definitely got to see Bill Duke. I don't see him at conventions nearby me very often, so I'm happy to hear that you're going to get a chance to see Simon Bumper. Oh, you meant my autograph choices. Oh, well, thank you so much, Josh. Yeah, as I mentioned before, being born and raised in Tennessee before I moved to Texas, um, I'm ultra proud of the Evil Dead and that it was made in Tennessee and a product of Sam Raimi being welcomed to the state because of the film commission had already scouted out areas that would match what he was looking for his cabin in the woods flick that he was making. So it would be awesome to have the cast's signatures on my poster to join Sam's. Yeah, I got to see Sam when he came to Frightmare. So he is the lone signature on my poster, the Evil Dead poster right now. Barbara says it would be weird going to a Trekkie con as me being a Star Wars fan instead. I have to be on my best behavior behind enemy lines. Yeah, that would totally be how I would Bumper. Like, I mean, granted, I would be in luck because I could talk the next generation with the Trekkies because I really did enjoy the next generation, and I did enjoy the newer Star Trek films, other than the gratuitous lens flares. Tony, I was noticing that too. I had to turn off the captions because I was expecting English and it came up Spanish, and I'm just like, man, what's going on? Yeah, that Evil Dead time capsule is buried somewhere out there in Tennessee. Yeah, I know. It's out there in Morristown. I have some friends that have gone out to where the cabin was, but I'm so shaky on going on someone's private property without getting permission. So I'm a lot like Michael and Jessica from Grim Life. Like, I want to receive the permission so I can feel comfortable filming and everything. But maybe one of these days I'll risk it with having someone that'll guide me, like the guy that did with Sean Clark. He had a guy that was from the area that showed him around, and I will feel more comfy doing that as opposed to being the lone guy out on somebody's random property. Yeah, with Sam Raimi and John Carpenter, and I got both of their autographs that year, so I feel extremely lucky. I'm thinking it's gonna be either a silver or a white. I have to double check what I used for Sam. I think Sam used like a kind of silverish one, and it just really pops off of the blue in the poster. Yo, that's totally how it is, Anton. Especially out here in the states. I would imagine the ones in Canada probably are a bit more regulated in some ways. It's like the people that own a lot of the ski resorts in the states are almost like carnies. He reminds you of Jim Carrey a little bit. You know what? I can see that a little bit. Yeah, they put up that awesome video about going to Lucio Fulci's grave. That's just so cool. I absolutely love Fulci. That's one of the things I totally want to do one of these days. Whenever I get to Italy, they got to go to the the Deep Red store that Dario Argento owns, and Luigi Cacci works in the store, manages it. So that's pretty cool. Yeah, I would love to go see like a lot of the filming locations from like Deep Red and Tenebrae. A lot of those spots out there in Europe. Yeah, that metallic silver looks very nice right on it. So I think that's what I'm gonna go with. Just get in touch with con owners. I talked to many on the West Coast, and they are all cool people so far, except for that monster party. He was rude. Yeah, definitely got to look it up, Ghostface. We're definitely gonna get into some Argento and some Fulci coming up soon for Giallo July or Giallo June. We'll have a Giallo month. We actually may have multiple Giallo months because I can't get enough of Giallo flicks. So you're definitely going to get your indoctrination if you are unfamiliar with the weird and zany world of Italian horror. That chairlift actor looks like Brendan Fraser. Hey, no problem at all, Josh. The timestamp that I have is 9 minutes and 26 seconds. Does everyone recognize the one kid from Airbud? Yeah, I did recognize. It's funny that I recognize him because my son watches Airbud probably weekly. He's obsessed with the Airbud and Air Buddies movies. So I'm like, hey, all right. I can't give him too much, fault for it because I did the same thing with Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. And that's so crazy to think. Like this week, that movie turns 35 years old. That's so crazy. 35 years and still one of my probably top three favorite movie going experiences. Yeah, Iceman a pet in this movie. Yeah, they gave him a part. Yeah, yeah. I think they're doing one near me at the Texas Theater. I have to double check. And they're doing a lot of cool stuff this week at Texas Theater. I know they're doing Selena sometime this month, and they may be doing TMNT. So I have to double check. I would love to see it in theaters again. So I need to do that. I have a couple of early screenings that I'll be doing. I was granted remote access to the Overlook Film Festival, so I will be reviewing at least two of the full feature flicks, and gratuitous Adam Green cameo, and all of the shorts. But I need to actually email the media personnel or the media reps for the other films to see if they can send me links to the other films. And also, I was granted access to an early screening of the upcoming film Drop. So it looks like a pretty cool suspenseful horror film. It reminds me of something Alfred Hitchcock would possibly do if he were alive today. You always burn on chairlifts. Yeah, that seems like that would be a very fun thing to do. Especially, I mean, hey, why not while you're waiting? Get lifted while you get lifted. Yeah, like I just reached my first ad, everyone. But make while we're doing that, make sure you guys hit the like button. It helps other travelers find the channel. And what that's one of the fun things about growing this channel bit by bit. I'm not one of those guys that wants to be like super successful overnight. I love this whole grassroots um, process of growing the Green Book Gang because I'm getting to know you guys, you know, bit by bit, week by week, and I think that's such a fun thing. And it's crazy to see how ads are done for different streaming companies because Plex is giving me like 11 ads, but they're only like 5 seconds each. So it's like, okay, they're trying to get in as many ads in as possible, or at least make them as affordable as possible for the local businesses. So, hey, maybe I should add a horror green book ad on Tubi or Plex. That would be pretty fun. Hey, oh Restless. Yeah, you know what? I didn't think about that until earlier today in regards to April Fools. And knowing that film is probably unavailable for streaming, it usually is. But the funny thing about streaming is the most obvious times for something to stream is when they take it off. So let me see if April Fool's Day is actually available to stream. And funny enough, it is not. I should have known better because they did the same thing for Leprechaun, and they normally do that because they're trying to make money. Someone else buys the rights around that time to try to make money off subscriptions. How about moderately successful? I'll take moderately successful, Anton. I would say that I am pretty moderately successful right now. I mean, I'm doing way better than I ever expected that I would. Having you guys drop by and do this weekly, with dedication, really, that's super cool for me. And that's why I was wanting. Yeah, Joe Hill's going to be at Overlook. I tried to get in-person access, but they had already given out all of their media passes. So I was like, but they were like, well, we can give you remote access if you'd like. It's like, all right, well, I'll take that. It's getting my foot in the door. D. Snyder from Twisted Sister says that last chair is through in this movie. Yeah. He's not gonna take it. Yeah, it did come across my mind too about April Fool's Day. Yeah, you're gonna watch it later on tonight. Yeah, that's what I was thinking I may do. We may actually do that on Discord, guys. I gotta see if there's where it may be showing, or if someone has a copy that we could stream. I'll be on the lookout for that. Yeah, you definitely won the contest, Restless. Oh yeah, Restless, you did win. You won your issue of the art of horror music. You won along with Bumper and AB. This is a very awesome issue to have for sure, guys. So congratulations again. I will make sure to mail out your issues this week. Thankfully, I already have you and Bumper's address already. You're already in the Horror Green Book address book. I'll just have to get AB's. No, it's all good, Papa Goss. It wouldn't have worked out because it's unavailable to stream for free. But I kind of figured that it would. That's the unfortunate thing about the beginning of the month with streaming sites. You never know exactly what they're going to have. Of course, you got to have the cheesy skiing montage. I mean, hey, that's probably part of the reason why they picked this movie or audition. It's like, hey, I get to spend like a couple of weeks skiing. This is such a Adam Green movie. Like once you get familiar with his style, you're just like, this is totally just like you know the Hatchet films. But of course, this and the Hatchet films are set in the same universe. There are obvious connections to this and Hatchet, especially if you pay close attention to Hatchet. Yeah, this dude does kind of give a little bit of that for sure. Wait a second, it's Vero's birthday? Hold up. Vero, happy birthday. Yeah, yeah, we didn't know. See, that's another thing. We're gonna have to make note of that. That's another thing that I'm gonna do. Like whenever you guys' birthdays come up, I'm gonna have to make note so that I can send you guys some stuff. And so let me grab my calendar and mark it as Vero's birthday. Wow. Okay. So that means that would be awesome. One of these years. So next year we're gonna do like Happy Birthday to me or Happy Death Day. Okay. Vero's birthday. Bond as a threesome. Okay, you are marked down, Vero. Happy birthday again. Yeah, so thanks for putting that out there, Bumper. And also, guys, yeah, whenever you guys have a birthday coming up, let us know either in the Discord or in a chat upcoming, just so that we're are in the know. And for anyone that is wondering, my birthday is quite a ways away. It is at the end of November. So, uh, for anyone taking note, not saying that you have to send anything, but just so that you guys know, on November the 29th, that's my birthday. Yeah, Vero, did you do anything special for your birthday? Or are you going to do anything for the upcoming week? Did you do anything last week? I'm so glad. Wow, you stopped by actually here on your birthday. So happy, happy birthday. Yeah, no doubt, Bumper. Thanks so much. And that's something I've been meaning to ask people in regards to birthdays so that I can make note of that. Oh, November the 29th, Josh. 11/29. So if you guys ever want to send your travel guide, a birthday card, or a super chat for a beer or a horror shirt or something to that effect, Um, Around my birthday is always an awesome time. Even though I'm the type of person that's never been big on birthdays. Well, for my birthday, other people's birthdays, I love. Hey, I appreciate that, Josh. Thank you so much, man. Wow, I just got this ad for like this, like, wow. It looked like a dumpling type thing, and it looked so delicious. Are you coming down for the birthday? Hey, that's down, man. I'm down for it. That's dope. Let's do it. Hey, I seriously appreciate that, Josh. Yeah, I still need to figure out what I'm gonna do, but I'm gonna try to do something. I don't usually have much going on around my birthday, so I'll probably have something kind of cool going on. You starting to think that going up on that last ride was ill advised? Yes, something just tells me should just listen to your that little conscience right there. It's like, uh, it's not that serious. Are your birthdays on the second? Okay, sweet. Well, happy early birthday, Vero. So let me go ahead and switch that marking down to the second just in case. Let me move that. Okay. Got that moved over to the second. Barbara says they showed jalapeno poppers. Yeah, it's like they kind of know what's going on. Like now they're showing like a grilling ad right now, and they're like tearing into like this delicious looking steak, and I'm like, okay. Yes, we really do wish you the happiest birthday, Vero. You totally deserve it. Thank you so much for your support for the channel. And yeah, what do you have any plans for your birthday? Are you going to be doing anything? Yeah, I love the ladies here that are a part of the Green Book gang. They are so awesome. Matt says, I need a piece of German chocolate cake for your birthday and I'm good. Yeah, for me, I'm the type of person, I love like a good cookies and cream ice cream cake. That's usually the only thing that I require on my birthday or would like on my birthday. Other than that or horror related stuff. I always tell my friends, like, where they're just like, hey, what would you like for your birthday? I usually always just tell them horror related stuff. It doesn't matter what. Because I'm pretty easy to shop for, but I'll always tell them, like, hey, if you want to see me happy, get me something horror related. Give me a horror shirt, poster, anything that you see at Spirit Halloween the month before. Get it on clearance. I always tell them, shop at Spirit Halloween the couple of days after Halloween and grab my Halloween gift then because you can get it for really cheap then. Just scour through the clearance aisle. Yes, happy. The timestamp for me is 21 minutes and 25 seconds. Ooh, Ghostface, you made dumplings with noodles tonight? Oh, that sounds delicious. Hey, AB, welcome, AB. We're watching Frozen. It's on Plex right now. And also, congratulations, AB. You are one of our winners for the giveaway for the Art of Horror Music. You won. You won. Winner, winner, winner. I would hum the Price is Right theme song, but I may be demonetized for it. But yeah, congratulations. And we are at 22 minutes and 4 seconds on Frozen. You can find it on Plex again. Yeah, we just had some commercials, unfortunately. Bumper, yours is February 27th. Let me go ahead and get you down. Yeah, yours just passed. Let's see. Okay, you got Bumper's birthday. I love how AB's like, what did I win? Oh, you share a birthday with Martin Luther the King? You ain't never met Martin Luther the King. All right, let me get you marked down as well, AB. Let's see what everyone's talking about. Oh, Restless January the 4th. Okay. All right, let me get you guys all saved. Old Restless. And I'm going to have to go through that again just to make sure I'm not missing anyone. Got Old Restless. AB, no wonder we have great senses of humor. January 13th, Tony. See, exactly. I knew there was similar energy. Let's see. All right, let's see. Let's see. So February 24th for Josh. Okay. GBG birthday. Okay. Double check. I think I got everyone. Yeah, I know, right? You meant Elvis? Well, the good thing about being in Memphis, we have a ton of kings. We have like Jerry the King Lawler. We have all types of kings. We have Elvis. We have BB King. A king got assassinated in Memphis. It's like a little bit of everything. All right, let me scroll back up. Just double check. Matt is January 21st. See, I want to make sure I'm not missing any of these birthdays. Okay. Birthday. GBG. Yeah, see, I know we had a few people. Bumper says I'll take a lap dance for mine or a hug. All right, let me make sure I'm catching up, not missing everyone. You turn 40 on the 8th. Sense of humor. I remember it used to have birthday parties at Burger King playground back in the early 90s. Yeah. Those are some fun times. AP's like, yay, I finally won something for the first time in my life. Well, I'm pretty sure it won't be your last. So, congratulations, AB. Yeah, I know, right, Lori? Just having those cool birthday parties like that. Yes, I'll definitely make sure to do that, Vero. All right, Lori, yours is July 26th. Okay, July 26th. Okay. The timestamp is 27 minutes and 36 seconds where I'm at, AB. Sorry, I'm just not getting to where you're at. And we may be a little bit, ahead or behind from each other, but we're all around in the same vicinity. All right. Donovan is June 23rd. Okay. Going psycho. All right. Discord list of birthdays would be a good section, Vero, for sure. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna look into definitely doing that, so make it a bit easier. Yeah, that's a lot of January, folks. You want something either even greater by being accepted into this group. I totally feel that same way with you guys. Being here. AV says, I remember going to a cousin's birthday party at Charles Entertainment Cheeses and being scared shitless by the animatronics. You know what? That's very cool that I want to go to that place in, I think in West Virginia, that has that very cool showbiz pizza experience with the Rockefeller explosion. There's a dude that has a YouTube channel that goes there pretty often. They actually have a convention every year. I may try to actually go to that convention, guys. Elizabeth Taylor and JWoww share the same birthday. Nice. Love some JWoww for sure. September 4th for Ghosty. So let me go ahead. Add Ghosty as well. Okay, September 4th. Ghostface. Birthday. You also share a birthday with David Bowie. Oh, nice. In the first Doctor Who. Sweet. I mean, that's very good company. I think I got everyone's birthday, but we're gonna put something together in regards to a notification whenever people's birthdays are coming up. You share a birthday with two siblings, Happy? That's crazy. What were your parents doing? I always like to joke that I'm a Valentine's Day baby. Like, I'm literally 9 months after Valentine's Day. So it's just like, yeah. And then I'm the surprise baby of the family. Like, I'm 12, 13 years younger than my next closest sibling. So I'm obviously a Valentine's Day baby. Same birthday as David Arquette and Pink. Nice. Oh, you're a triplet. Oh, nice, Happy. Well, okay. Well, that's a bit easier to explain. That's cool, Happy. Man, a triplet. Bro, that's dope, man. Yeah, that's what AB was thinking. Triplets? Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. That's very cool. So, okay. So, how was the experience sharing your birthday with two siblings? Were you happy to share your birthday? Or did you ever think sometimes, like, man, I kind of want to have my own day some days or some years? You're one of Octomom's kids. Oh, restless. My dad, rest his soul, bought a video camera in '84. Was able to record me in the nursery when I was born. Oh man, that's dope memories, man. Yeah, that's why I tell kids, like, you don't know how lucky you are to be able to have all of your moments being able to be filmed like that quickly. Like, you had to be someone who either had the money to own a camcorder, you had the connections to borrow one from a family member or a friend, or you rented one from a store. So man, that's awesome that your dad was able to document those moments for you, Matt. Birthdays were nuts. Oh, I bet. Do you and your triplets have similar tastes or way different tastes? Because I know some kids that were multiples. You know, sometimes their tastes were pretty similar, so their parents had it pretty easy with getting gifts. We got Arcane cameo, and I love how it's called Mount Holliston. Shout out to the Holliston Show. Has anyone seen the Holliston Show? That'd be fun to possibly do watches someday. And then for the multiples that had completely different tastes, that was always pretty fun. Man, I love this movie, man. Yes, Ghostface. I'm at 33 minutes and 36 seconds. Yeah, we're all into the same stuff for the most part. That's cool. Man, I bet birthdays were so fun for you guys. Like, seriously, like, I never knew multiples as a kid, but towards middle school and high school, I knew more than a few kids that were twins, and their birthday parties were always pretty lit. Yeah, it's probably because you haven't been receiving the ads that I've been receiving, Anton. But it's all good if you're a little bit ahead of or behind. That's why I tell people the timestamps are more so just to kind of get kind of close in the same area. Dude, that would just so suck being stuck up there. No problem at all, Ghosty. This is such a fun premise for a horror film as well. Like I'm glad that Adam was able to bring a different vibe to isolated horror. Yeah, you Canadians are definitely living high on the hog, not having as many ads as us right now. You done it before at Kirkwood, not that bad of a drop. Just like I don't mean to spoil, but I don't think anyone's coming to rescue him. Well, they got definitely quite a while to go. I don't think anyone's missing them right now. And the thing that sucks is being stuck up there and thinking about the people that are warm and cozy in their cabins. That's the best thing about vacationing in like places like in Eastern Tennessee, where I'm from. In Western Tennessee, a lot of people would vacation in Eastern Tennessee around Knoxville, Gatlinburg, Pigeon Forge. So it will always be so fun to go up on the ski lifts and just hang out in the cabins. Yeah, you might as well get it over with. They're probably frozen to their seats by piss by now, AB. Probably so. You know, someone has to pee. Someone has had to. Arcane didn't have gloves on. I remember making my cousins rewatch Terminator 2 over and over at my 8th birthday party. Yeah, those are always the fun moments. And T2, and T2 was like super hot right then. So, I mean, it's totally a great film to rewatch over and over again. Oh, you've been to Gatlinburg? Yeah, Gatlinburg is a fun place. Like it's super touristy now, but I can't get enough of that place. Yeah, he did not think that out. Oh, The Descent. Yeah. Can anyone think of other films like Frozen where you're stuck at one place, get isolated places? Yeah. See, Fall is one. Yeah, Fall is a pretty good one. Buried, Open Water. Yeah, yeah. Definitely don't want to crack your melon open. I'm gonna try to do like a good old Mel Gibson role. Like try to cannonball this one out. Yeah, Fall's pretty cool. Yeah, Fall is a very cool one, and if you watch on the big screen, it will get you very disoriented. So if you're someone like Bumper that's not a fan of heights, definitely will mess with you. Yeah, open water's pretty cool. Yeah, leg bone sticking out. Ugh, not fun. Oh, I love the ruins. Yeah, I love T2. Like seeing Edward Furlong at Houston Horror Film Festival last year was such a highlight because for me as a kid, he was one of those kids that was super cool. And you knew he was cool because he was one of those guys that girls liked and the guys really thought was cool and would have loved to have hung out with. Like a lot of guys didn't get that that privilege. Like guys hated young Leonardo DiCaprio. Girls loved him, but the guys didn't. Guys had to come around to Leo. But dudes like Edward Furlong, we loved him. He was like one of us. Well, because he was one of us, he was a random kid, and then he got that role. Yes, I have been to a ski resort. They're pretty fun. Yeah, T2 is awesome. I haven't seen 127 hours. I want to. I've seen bits and pieces of it. Yeah, that is a really good one. Oh yeah, when Bishop is crawling through that tube and aliens. Oh yeah, you're right, Happy. It's been a while since I've seen the ruins, but yeah, he was in that. You remember in your Teen Bop magazines, it was always Leo versus Edward, and you were an Edward girl. I can see you being an Edward girl, AB. You're super cool like that. Yeah, it was really cool to ask him about his experience being in the Aerosmith video. And he was like, "Man, it was so cool to be able to meet them and everything." And of course, he mentioned he was like, "Well, it would have been way better if it was one of the videos with Alicia Silverstone." And I'm like, "Yeah, I totally get that. If Alicia um or Liv was there." I was like, "Yeah, '90s Liv and Alicia." Now, granted, they still look amazing now. To see them now, they've aged extremely well. Like I saw Alicia in the movie Y2K, and she still has that young face, but she's more mature now. You can tell she's a mom. She's mom age now, but it's just like, man, she's still hot. She still has that young looking face. No, I haven't seen the whole from 2001 Oh Restless. Would you recommend it? Yeah, Matt, that blew my mind as a kid because I wasn't familiar with the first Terminator. So I'll never forget going to a family reunion. And you know how you're, a young kid and you have these older cousins that are cool. And, I was just telling them how I just saw Terminator 2 and how I loved it and everything was awesome. And he was like, "Well, have you seen the first Terminator yet?" And I'm like, "No, I haven't seen it yet." And he's like, "Well, do you know that Arnold's the villain in that one?" And I'm like, "Wait, what?" Because I hadn't seen the first one yet. And he was like, "Yeah, man, you need to see that. That one's a pretty awesome one, too." And it's actually more scary. So he let me know that that one was more of a horror film even then. And that was pretty cool to see. back in the days where you could not be spoiled for a while on stuff like that. Teen Bop. What magazines were you getting? Were you getting Tiger Beat and all those other ones? AB. Yeah, that is what he gets. Just being stupid. Should have thought that out a bit. Yeah, we were talking about Jonathan Brandis not too long ago. AV. Like I love Brandis. I watched Sidekicks maybe like 2 or 3 times in theaters. So I was a bit bummed hearing about his passing. Uh oh. Children of the night. What music they make. AV says, my uncle had a job delivering magazines, so I always got the hookup. Oh, nice. You prefer Bop? Nice, nice. Oh, speaking of which, AB, send me your address in Discord so that I can mail you out your magazine this week. I already have Bumpers and Old Restless's addresses. So as I've get you guys in the horror green book address book, I'll be able to mail you guys stuff out whenever you win without having to ask. Yeah, he was very scary looking in the first. Yeah, I loved when he's like working on himself in the mirror and how they use stop motion. That was very cool. You like Hit Parader? Yeah, Fangoria, Metal Edge magazine. Yeah, Rip and Metal Edge magazine. Yeah, yeah. I used to like go through all types of different stuff. I love stuff like Nintendo Power. I used to watch do a lot of the like Black Belt magazine, a lot of martial arts magazines when I was a kid. A lot of bodybuilding magazines also as a kid. AB, Jonathan Brandis, and Devin Sawa were your top two. Oh, that's cool, Lori. Yeah, I just saw Devin at Horror Hound. He's still such a cool guy. Yeah, long live Brandis. AV and Lori relating over lusting over Devin Sawa. And that's the cool thing about Casper because no matter if you were a boy or a girl, or no matter whether your what your orientation was leaning towards, you had Devin Sawa and Christina Ricci to crush over because I definitely loved Christina in that film. Yeah, we're still definitely gonna do Idle Hands in here as well, guys. We're gonna do a double feature one of these days of Idle Hands and Dead Man on Campus. Yeah, he was talking about how awesome it was, AB working on Chucky, and how he'll never have the opportunity in his life of doing so many different characters at one particular time or for one particular project, and how actors never really get a chance to do that. AV's like, I used to go into Walmart and sneakily rip out cheat codes from gaming magazines. Exactly. Those were the best times. Keep waiting for your invite to that Blood Sport Kumite. Welcome, Demented. Hey, Matt. Let's see. My top three bodybuilders. Ooh, that's a good one. That's a good one. Okay. Hmm. That's a hard one, man. Okay, give me a moment to think on that. I should give you an answer by the intermission. Because there's so many different eras that you can consider. I mean, I know Arnold's definitely on that list, but I also want to represent someone, from the modern area. I mean, the modern era. And, of course, you know who the modern era has been run by. Hold on, give me 1 second, guys. I mean, you got Bumstead. I mean, so he would probably be my second pick. But the third, the third one's very hard because I want to show respect to the previous eras as well. But then again, I'm a fan of like Franco. Like, oh man, let me think. I'm gonna think of that third one. By the intermission. That's a very good question, Matt. Casper and Mommy, Sexual Awakening for Young Bisexuals. It's like a choose your own adventure, AB. Yeah, yeah. I would imagine so for sure. Like, there are a lot of hot people in both of those films. Christina Ricci. Yeah, like, I love Christina Ricci. Like, she's like, it's very fortunate me and her being about the same age. So growing up, seeing her from like, um, the Adams Family, and even her being in like the super young role. Wasn't she like in like Moonstruck? She was in like some other early role as a little kid, and she was just like so adorable. Yeah, she's awesome on Yellow Jackets. I love that role on Yellow Jackets. All right, don't watch him being turned into a steak dinner. It is definitely worth watching Yellow Jackets. AB. I mean Ghostface. You had a Ricci poster when you were a kid, and being someone that had a crush on Ricci while very young, seeing her in Black Snake Moan was quite the experience. Thank you to Craig Brewer for that awesome movie. I'm at right at 50 minutes. I just got it to 50 minutes, Anton. Yeah, Franco was awesome. And I always loved Arnold's and Franco's back and forth. They're joking with each other. Yeah, I'm with you on that, AB. The first season is amazing. I kind of got stuck on the second season, so I'm just gonna have to like power through it and get to the third season. So the season is slowly getting crazier, AB. Yeah, I need to go ahead and binge through it for sure. Yeah, I'm with you on that, Ghostface. This was such an awesome scene. Like, I'm like, Adam, you disgusting bastard. I love it. Oh, it was mermaids. That's right. That's right, AV. I knew it was something like that. I knew it was something with Cher. I was like, was it Moonstruck? Okay, yeah. So it was mermaids. So I was kind of close. It was a Cher movie with M in it. I knew one of you guys would know. Yeah, I know. Being torn apart by wolves. It's too bad he couldn't turn into Liam Nielsen at that moment. That's what he gets for taking his board off. Yeah, everyone has hit that roadblock with season two with Yellow Jackets. Like the first season is so strong. Yeah, definitely. You're gonna love the first season. The first season will get you hooked, Ghosty. But you're just gonna have to get through those slow moments in season two. But it is what it is. I totally think that's a South Park reference. Yeah, Mario is in Mermaids. Mario and Luigi Mario. That was such a funny joke to me as a kid. I'm like, oh, that's why they're the Mario brothers. Oh. But I can totally see that. I mean, unless he's kind of like Sirhan, but um, I guess you could say just as deadly because if you think about it, Mario's pretty indestructible. That dude's wreaking all types of havoc in the Mushroom Kingdom, trying to get the princess. Yeah, Bob Hoskins is awesome. That is such a great movie. Yeah, The Long Good Friday. I just got turned on to that film not too long ago, AB. That is such a good movie. Like I I'm like really starting to appreciate pre Who Framed Roger Rabbit Bob Hoskins. So to know that he was like a real serious real serious actor in British movies. Oh, I love those gangster flicks with him. Yeah, Roger Rabbit is so awesome. And speaking of Roger Rabbit, AB, I saw today The Day the World Blew Up. That was such a good film. Like I saw that with the kiddo today and we really enjoyed it. And it really took me back to watching Who Framed Roger Rabbit and all of those types of movies and just all those cartoons growing up seeing as a kid. So it was highly recommended. I'm glad that I got to see it before it left theaters because I could tell it's on its way out. It may not make it another week. Like they only had like one screening per day left. Sharing emotions. Don't cry too much. There will freeze on your face. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. It's kind of too late to apologize now. Catch Up Entertainment acquired the rights to Coyote versus Acme, which HBO was going to trash. So now yeah. I'm glad to hear that. Yeah, a lot of these companies just really don't know what they're doing at all. Also, you were on the whole Who Framed Roger Rabbit thing the other night. Yeah, that's such a classic. Like I love that film, and just being mind blown over just the first major crossover that I remember in my lifetime because that was the first whole little multiverse thing with Bugs Bunny and Mickey Mouse being in the same scene, seeing Donald Duck, and seeing Donald Duck and Daffy in the scene together. That was crazy. Man, like being a kid, you always wonder, like, oh man, that would be so cool to see them, in the same thing. And then you saw it. No, I haven't, Matt. That would be very cool to see. I love Ernest. I'm a huge Jim Varney fan. I was very fortunate when I went to Scarefest last year. I always like to kind of see what things of note are kind of nearby, and I was very fortunate that the grave of Jim Varney was like maybe like 5 minutes away from where the venue was. So I got to pay my respects to Jim Varney, and it was very cool to see that Ernest fans had been there because they had fitting tributes like Milk there. That was very cool. Coyote, Yosemite Sam, and Marvin the Martian were your faves. Yeah, I love my all time favorite is the Duck Tracy cartoon. I think that is my absolute favorite cartoon of all time. They definitely never do anything like that again. Yeah, everyone's too protective of their rights now. It's like, oh, we want to get 51% of this. No, we want to get the 51%. Oh, we want our character to look the best in this. Oh no, we want our character to look. It's just like, dude, just give the fans what they want. Yeah, Speedy was awesome too. Yeah, yeah, I love Marvin. Um, Being Southern, I love Foghorn Leghorn. Boy, I say. I thought it was always fun. AV's like, I love the old Droopy cartoons or the World of Tomorrow ones. Yeah, those are always cool. Yeah, it's good to know that we got to see 2D animation in 2025 in theaters. Oh wow, that's very cool to know that Miguel said that about Jim. I've also heard a few people say that Jim was also the funniest person that they've ever met in real life. Like just naturally funny. Like could make anyone laugh no matter their walk of life, no matter their type of humor. And I'm like, man, that's very cool to know. Like I love Ernest. I love his portrayal in the Beverly Hillbillies movie. Oh, I love that movie. It's been quite a while since the last time I've seen it, but I love that movie. Oh, the little owl. I love the singer about the moon and the June and the springer. I like the singer. Okay. Also, Jim Varney was fine as hell. Our AV. Yeah. AV with her old man fetish. Love it. Just wait till you guys hear about her leftover Joe Bob. Yeah, I think he was trained in Shakespeare as well. I think I remember hearing that as well. Yeah, Daffy's Fantastic Island on VHS as kids and wore that thing out. Oh man, we all had those favorite VHS that were just like surprised that they last as long as they did. Yeah, that is a very interesting story, Ghostface. I watched a very cool YouTube video about the making of that and the adaptation from the novel to the movie. That is a very interesting story. You're right about that. The only voices that you can do from back then is Marvin and Yogi. We're gonna have to hear that someday, Bumper. You're gonna have to break that out in the voice Discord. Hey, boo boo. Yeah. Don't be putting on blast with your. Oh, well, I'm sorry, AB. We're gonna let you do that yourself because you're not gonna be able to hold it in. Eventually, you're just gonna let it all out anyway. Guys, I love that about our group. Like we are able to just talk about so many different subjects and laugh about everything, all while watching cool horror and other genre films. Laura's like, AV, nothing wrong with that. Right, exactly. There's no judgment here. There is no kink shaming here in the scary sanctuary. If anything, we're going to applaud you. Do your thing. Yeah, yeah. Tell me about it. Yeah, we all got our thing. That's what I love about AB. We joke about some of the funniest stuff during our Joe Bot watches. We are completely more unhinged then. Speaking of which, I can't wait for Friday. Um, the upcoming showing of The Last Drive-In, and it's going to be slasher night. So Joe Bob's going to talk about the history of the slasher. So I'm looking forward to seeing what they're going to show. I'm pretty sure they're going to show In a Violent Nature in regards to the modern slasher, with it being a Shudder exclusive. But the other one, I'm a bit curious. Yeah, it's just one of those moments where you just know, like, man, I went against my best judgment, and this is what I get for it. AV's like, I forgot. Yeah, I'm so ready for Friday. Um, what I may do for those of you guys that don't have Shutter, I may put up a special link for you guys to just vibe out and chat. I may pop in every now and then, but I'll probably be too preoccupied with watching and on the actual chat. But I'm thinking I'll probably do a set up a special one because I already have a subscription to Shutter, and it'll be another opportunity for you guys to hang out and drop in every now and then. It may be Texas Chainsaw. Hmm. Yeah, it could be something Chainsaw related, but he's already shown the first one, so maybe they got the rights to part two. I mean, it would be awesome, especially since he was in it. I peed myself. D Reynolds is not looking too good. uh, she's definitely had better days. I always love It's Always Sunny. Oh, I actually need to do a binge watch of It's Always Sunny. Yes, AV. It was heavily influenced by it and the film noir star. Yeah, for some of the story elements coming directly. Oh yeah, for sure. Hopefully the pee was nice and warm. Yeah, for the time being. You love cricket. Yeah, I would definitely try to get as much body heat as possible. Yeah, to get screen use chainsaws from two and three, that would be pretty dope. And then just the mystery of where the original chainsaw is. Like even the creators of the film admit no one knows. His Wang doodle probably get frozen in there. Yeah, we're gonna have to call Felissa, the mangled dick expert. Mangled dicks? And that just reminds me. Every time I think about that, I think of Felissa at the last drive-in. The jamboree for the last drive-in, and they had the tattoo artist there, and they had a mangled dick expert tattoo. And Felissa said that if anyone got that tattoo, she would definitely give them a free autograph and picture. And knowing her, she definitely would do that. She's a woman of her word. So I don't know if anyone got the mangled dick expert tattoo, but that would probably be the best time to get it, knowing that you would get a Felissa Rose tattoo and picture out of the deal too. That's why they call him the Iceman. Take your chances with the wolves. Y'all are hilarious. I love it. Y'all are so funny. I love it. That is messed up. Hey, that's what you get sometimes. So, quick question. How many of you guys have Shutter, and how many of you guys don't have Shutter? I know AB and Tony have Shutter because they are drive-in mutants like myself. But if anyone's interested, on Friday I could definitely stream the last drive-in double feature on Friday, like we've done from Discord, and you guys can watch the movies and hang out and vibe. I'll probably jump in, a bit here and there, just to keep the conversation going from time to time. But yeah, if you guys want to have that opportunity to hang out, I'll definitely be happy to set up that room. Okay, Bumper doesn't have Shutter. Okay. Yeah, I know, right, Bumper? You brought it on yourself. You wonder why your hand's feeling like that. It's because of you. Okay, Vero has Shutter. Okay. Happy doesn't have Shutter, but would be down. Okay. Okay, okay. Well, for those of you guys that don't have Shutter, or whether you do have Shutter, if you guys want to hang out on Friday and watch some Joe Bob, I'm going to set up a room and I will put up the link in the Discord so that you guys could hang out, vibe, and we could actually hear each other talk. I'll definitely be in the scary sanctuary, but I'll be like most likely looking and watching from my projector. So we're definitely gonna provide that for you guys to hang out. They're just gonna sit in the puddle and chill. I know I'll be trying to like wipe it off, while the temperature is rapidly dropping off of the warm pee. Okay, cool, cool. So I'm glad that you guys will be down, and I'll let other people know in the Discord that may be interested in joining, and I'll put the word out on Facebook for people that haven't joined the Discord but may be interested in joining for those particular live watch parties. Headphones making my ear itch, freaking crazy. Ghostface, that is on Friday, and it starts at 9 p.m. your time, 8 p.m. Central, 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Yeah, I know, right? I would have used my jacket, or both, double up on them. I know, right, Anton? It's like, yeah, so let me tell you about the time I had a crush on Jennifer in eighth grade. So, I was feeling a little bit, it's like, okay, while there's a blood trail like right underneath you. Yeah, I know it is bumper. I love bringing it outside every now and then, especially when it's really good weather. So I'll set up a screen and some chairs, and either I'll set it up on the garage or I'll set it up with the screen in the backyard. So yeah, it makes for a lot of fun, especially with the fact that you can find a pretty affordable projector nowadays for at a pretty decent quality. All right, so you down to party, Ghosty? All right, looks like Ghosty and Vero are down to hang out and vibe and watch some Joe Bob. So we're gonna have a Friday party, guys. Yeah, AB, I have a pretty I got one off of eBay, but it was a brand that I heard was pretty reputable, and it's a pretty decent one. I think I got it for like 45, 50 bucks, and it serves what I need. I didn't necessarily need it to be the best quality, but it looks pretty decent. Like whenever I show something with people, they're always curious about it. So I'm definitely pleased. One of these days, I'll probably upgrade it. Yes, boys around the fire. Exactly, man. Watching some Evil Dead 2 in the woods. Oh, see the trees. That gives the perfect vibes. Yeah, I know what was the plan. It's like, yeah, so there's that. Yeah, you wanted something with Bluetooth? Yeah, that would be dope. It's nice to have those upgrades. Yeah, we're gonna definitely have to set up some sort of like cool meetup, like at a drive-in or something, one of these days too. Like, I really hope they'll do another jamboree, even if it just requires like a year or two break. But judging from what Felicia said when she met Darcy recently at Mad Monster, that it looks like they had their last one, but I totally understand why. But I'm glad that I was able to go to this last one because I've always wanted to go, even since the first one that they had, and this one was a fantastic one. Like, to be able to see The Thing and Prince of Darkness with John Carpenter the first night, and also Return of the Living Dead with Linnea Quigley, and movies with Michelle Stevens and no and Brink. Oh, it's awesome. Yeah, I know, Bumper. I would absolutely love that. Like if someone purchases the summer drive-in, I'm keeping my fingers crossed. But yeah, they haven't made a profit in a while, so hopefully they get someone that has the faith and the marketing savvy to bring the love that it deserves and the attention. Yeah, it was totally like a religious experience, Tony. And it doesn't hurt the fact that I had shrooms on the Universal Horror Night. Also on night two, when they were showing all the Universal horror films, it got pretty shroomy, and oh, it was marvelous. Even though the news with John Brennan kind of blew my high for a bit, it was still a wonderful experience. I hate the fact that I wasn't able to get much sleep though. So waking up early for the Las Vegas tour with Joe Bob was quite a gauntlet, but it was definitely worth it. Really, I did not know that about Phoenix Fan Fusion. Mm. What are the dates for that, AB? Yeah, I know, Bumper, for real. Hey, and thank you so much, Anton. Yeah, I have plenty of memories with that drive-in. Same here, Bumper. I wish I was a rich man because I have quite a few plans with a few things for sure. So maybe one of these days I'll hit the Powerball or the Mega Billions. Yeah, some carne asada nachos. Carne asada nachos for all. So it's early June. I think there's something that I may be going to around that time. I have to double check, but I'll look into that. You're the last one there, Tony. Hey, I love that, man. And it's so funny because I probably walked past you. That's so crazy, man. And now you're with breakfast. The only movie you've seen on shrooms was Ace Ventura, When Nature Calls. It was glorious. Man, I can't imagine that rhino scene on shrooms. That rhino scene would have blown my mind. Oh, and jalapeno popcorn. Yeah. You're pinching all your pennies for Bad Monster. Yo, I can't wait to finally meet you, AB. Like, seriously. Like, me and Bumper are going to be there. My buddy Dave, I think he's going to show up. He lives in the Arizona area. So it's going to be quite a time, guys. So we may have one of our first official Green Book Gang meetups in Phoenix. Oh, I lost it. Oh, I bet. Yeah, man. It was very fun to get the shrooms from quite the awesome duo of friends that met at a jamboree. One of the guys was a retired NYPD homicide detective, and the other guy was just a complete, very cool hippie type guy. So the former cop was just telling me how, like, yeah, he suffers from a lot of PTSD from the job and such. So he does a lot of psychedelics to help cope with that. And I'm like, yeah, man, living in New York City and being a homicide detective, I bet you have seen some stuff, dude. So yeah, just it's cool to meet all those cool different people and get their stories, and knowing that we all come from different walks of life and we're all big cool movie fans. My stomach hurts from laughing. Sure he does. Yeah. And then the wolves jump up and eat him. Yeah, so it was pretty awesome to meet all types of cool people there that weekend. I'm more than certain that I walked past Tony a couple of times at the Jamboree. Like, I met some cool people at other Joe Bob groups. That one girl, she had like a margarita bar set up in the back of her truck, so that was cool to walk by and get margaritas. People were going to the dispensaries all throughout the weekend and picking up good goodies to share with the family. Man, it was probably one of my favorite experiences in life that I've ever had. Being with all the drive-in fans. So if that is my only time going there, I would say it was a great one to have and probably the best one to have. And I didn't have to worry about Chris Jericho interrupting Sleepaway Camp 2, trying to get all the attention on him. Because I hear a lot of people still haven't forgiven Jericho for that. Oh, sweetheart, you've been through quite the past couple of days. Oh, they got Ron Perlman and Katie Seagal too. Nice. Got some Sons of Anarchy love up in there. I love Katie. Love Ron too. Sure, happy. I'm at 1 hour, 22 minutes, and 14 seconds. Yeah, I love Katie. Like, as someone that's loved that woman since Married with Children, I would absolutely love to meet her. And the fact that, she's epic as Peg Bundy and she's epic as Gemma. I love when people can do that. Like, I'm so glad for the Married with Children cast that have been able to do that. Like Ed O'Neill, like being Al Bundy and then going on and being in Modern Family and lasting on Modern Family just as long, or if not longer, than Married with Children. Because Married with Children was 10 years, and Modern Family lasted about a good 10 years itself. Yeah, how is she still alive? Yeah, I know. Yeah, she's a tough girl, that's for sure. Yeah, exactly. And Leela for Futurama. Exactly. So she has a ton of fans. Yeah, exactly. She's a talented woman. Like, I loved her in that horror film that came out not too long ago, where she played like the country singer, and the two young girls came to like interview her. What was that one called? I'm sure someone remembers the name of that one, but I saw that one a couple of years ago. She was cool in that movie. Tough girl. And it's funny to think like, oh, you guys could have did that from the get go. You haven't seen that, but you want to watch it now. Let me think of the name of that movie. Hold on, hold on. Hold on, guys. I'll get you the name of that movie. It was actually really good. It's called Torn Hearts. That's what it's called. Torn Hearts. It came out in 2022. It's a horror action flick. And actually, it's on Amazon Prime, so I may be able to show that on a future watch if you guys want to watch that. I would be more than happy to watch that with you guys. Oh, get to see Leftovers. Yeah, it's a pretty interesting flick. I like it. And then, like I said, anything with Katie in it, and she plays like a country singer that turned into a bit of a recluse, and these two girls want to come and interview her. And I think they're like up and coming musicians. They're like a duo, and they kind of have like this weird dynamic between them. So it's a pretty fun watch. Yeah, I know. Found your buddy, and they're having leftovers. So yeah, if you guys want to possibly watch Torn Hearts, we could definitely do that. As I was saying, we possibly may do a live watch thing on Thursday, and then do the Shutter thing on Friday for Joe Bob. So that'd be pretty fun to do. Oh, Marissa Tomei's going to be there. Oh, I love Marissa. Oh, that woman. That's a woman that ceases to age. Yeah, that's a woman I've had the biggest crush on for the longest. So I'd probably lose it seeing Marissa. Like whether it's my cousin Vinny, A Different World, The Wrestler, Spider Man. I'm there for Marissa. Man, that is some brutal code. She gets hit by. It's like, yeah, girl, get out the road. It makes me think of that scene in Boys in the Hood. Get out the street. Got these kids in the middle of the street. Her biological clock is still clicking. Right, that's that Holliston. That'd be another fun watch. I have to figure out how to. I'll probably have to do it on Plex. Upload some stuff on Plex and maybe get the link from there. But there's a lot of stuff that I have downloaded that would be pretty cool for watches someday. So maybe I'll have to add it to my Plex. Frozen. Let it go. Let it. Oh, wrong movie. Adam Green, you are a sick individual, and I love it, buddy. I wish Adam would come up with something new pretty soon. We definitely need him. I would love to see. Actually, to be honest, I would love to see him do a collaboration effort like how Dario Argento and George Romero did something. I would love to see Damien Leone and Adam work on something together because their styles are pretty similar in regards to their approach to horror. Like definitely special effects forward. They definitely love crafting their story over time. I think they would actually be pretty awesome getting that together. Before the Devil Knows You're Dead, it's a great movie with her and Ethan Hawke. You know what? You know what? Someone actually recommended Before the Devil Knows You're Dead. Jesus, man, that's so crazy that you mentioned that. Hold on. Yeah, someone had literally mentioned that to me the other day because they were mentioning that Philip Seymour Hoffman was in it as well. And they were saying that this is such a good movie. So I'm definitely going to add that to the list bumper. I've never seen that. So, all right, guys. I'm glad that you guys enjoyed Frozen. That is our first flick. Um, what's Adam Green's second best film? Let me see. Let me think on that one. Let me see. Hold on. Let me go through. I would say I like Hatchet 2. I like Hatchet, then Hatchet 2, and then probably this. All right, let me put this on pause right quick and double check the comments right quick. I hate when it happens, bumper, when two great shows are happening at the same time. Yeah, Philip Seymour Hoffman. Yeah, yeah, I love Philip Seymour Hoffman stuff. It's so crazy to think like one of his first roles was in My Boyfriend's Back. Like it's so crazy to watch that, and then you're just like, wait, that's Philip Seymour Hoffman. That's crazy. It's like he's totally playing a role that you would expect of someone like he basically is playing like the same role Jack Black played in like Airborne. That same type of character. You're just like, wow, that's so funny. Well, guys, that is our first movie for tonight, Frozen. Our next one is The Taking of Deborah Logan. Give me a second here and I will provide you guys with that link. Okay, bear with me here. Let's see. Okay. And if I'm not mistaken, a few people said that they have never seen The Taking of Deborah Logan. Is that correct? This is a pretty interesting flick as well. Too many cons in the summer. Yeah, I know. That's why I'm thankful a lot of these cons are being spread out over the year. It makes it a bit easier. Wait. Are you serious, Matt? Oh, wow. I'm hoping not. We were just talking about Val not too long ago. Oh, yeah. I'm seeing that in New York Times. Just reported 15 minutes ago. Wow, Val Kilmer. Rest in peace, Val. Wow, man. We were literally just talking about Val maybe last week. Man, that's big. Now I'm going to have to watch The Doors. Yeah, I got to see The Doors and True Romance. Some of my favorite ones. Man, that's crazy. Never got a chance to meet Val. It's on Tubi. The Taking of Deborah Logan's on Tubi. I just put the link up, guys. I saw an OKC one with Doug Bradley and a bunch of other good guests. Nice. I'm gonna have to check that one out. Oh, you've never seen it, Lori? Nice. First for you, Anthony. 5 out of 5 frostbitten digits. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, just 65. Wow, man, that's still pretty young. Yeah, man, that was one of those dudes that was super cool. You know, when you see him, you also think of like Top Gun. You know, I always think of Val as being like young and real vibrant, full of life. Yeah, rest in peace to Val. We're gonna have to do a special watch with Val. So I'll cook up something soon, guys. Like I really enjoyed his career. Yeah, that really does suck. Yeah, he just Godspeed, Iceman. Yeah, they just reported within like 20 minutes ago. Yeah, thanks for the heads up, Matt. Yeah, I'm sad to hear that. Yeah, I'm your Huckleberry. Yeah, man. Much love to Val. Yeah, we're gonna have to do something special for Val, guys. So let me cook up something, even if it's horror related, because he was in um what is the name of that movie with LL Cool J where they play Mind Hunters. Mind Hunters. Yeah, so he was in a horror related film as well. So we may do something like that as well. Yeah, you need him on your tombstone poster. Yeah, he was awesome in MacGruber. Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna miss you, Val. You had plenty of great fans for sure that really enjoyed your career. Yeah, I'm pretty sure a lot of us are gonna go through our favorite Val Kilmer movies. You know, being film fans. Why, Ike? Whatever do you mean? I know, like he was just so freaking good in that movie. He just had so much swag. Oh man. So that's how I'm always going to remember Val. And even when he lost his voice, he just still had that coolness about him. Have you guys seen his documentary? He had a very cool. Let me see. What's the name of that documentary? Yeah, Val. He had a documentary called Val, and it's actually on Amazon Prime Video. Yeah, you can catch it for free, I believe. Yeah, I saw that documentary not too long ago. So, yeah, I love that guy. Yeah, Real Genius. Yeah, that's right. Oh, Restless, Real Genius. Oh, that was so good. See, exactly. We have such a good career like that. You know, your fans are going to remember you from so many different films, and, that's a cause for celebration. We could be really sad about his passing, or we could celebrate him and the great memories and the great moments that he's had and given to us. So, hey, rest in peace to Val, man. Like, at least he doesn't have to suffer anymore, and do his battle anymore. Your battle is done, my man. Your job is done. You totally gave us a lot of joy with your work. A job well done, Val. We will never forget you, buddy. Yeah, have you seen Kiss Kiss Bang Bang? Very good one. All right, guys. Let's go ahead and run into our intermission. And when we come back, we will start the taking of Deborah Logan. You will be able to find it on Tubi. The link is pinned in the chat. So go ahead and get queued up. Grab your snacks. Go ahead and do those bathroom breaks. Go ahead and puff on a J or two. Grab some beer, and we will be back shortly to continue the fun on Disgraceful Double Features, travelers. I will be back shortly. Hello, travelers. I am back. All right, let me get squared away. All right, let's see what everyone's saying. Oh yeah, you're right. The Ghost and the Darkness. Yes, I love that film. Definitely horror related in my book bumper. Get some Michael Douglas and some Val, and then I love that it's actually a true story. Has anyone seen the bodies of those lions? Those lions are actually mounted. So that's very cool that you could actually see what those lions look like. And those lions actually do look pretty weird. So you could tell that those lions were a bit different. Manhunters. Yeah, Top Secret was awesome. Yeah, Val has such a great career, guys. So, it's a bit sad, but, this is a time where you definitely celebrate him. I'm definitely going to look through a few of my favorite flicks of his for sure. So Vero's hanging in there, blowing up balloons. So lurking through the chat. Well, we're glad you're here, Vero. And guys, don't forget we're going to do more of the Discord voice chats and live watch parties. We're going to do one, I'm thinking, on Thursday. We'll probably do something in remembrance of Val. And then Friday we'll do our Shutter live watch party. And I just received notification that Shutter will be raising their prices a bit, so I need to go ahead and buy an annual subscription. So it'll pretty much even out to $6.99 a month as opposed to $8.99 a month if I were to do it monthly. But hey, it is what it is. All right. You're blowing your own balloons, Vero. Damn, that's awesome. Have you send me picture? You're done, brother. Have to see it. He did, but I'm picky. It took over. Vero has to have those balloons blown up right. We love that. It's like, hey, if you want something done right, you gotta have it done yourself. Sometimes, you gotta do it yourself. So, I've been there sometimes, Vero. Vero's a woman with taste. Yeah, control freak. Yeah. Now I totally feel you, Vero. I know how that can be. Yeah, I was totally saying that same thing, AB. Sometimes you got to get it done yourself. Also, Val was born the same day as your dad. Yeah, Anton. There's an awesome documentary about the making of the island of Dr. Moreau. That's probably actually better than the movie itself. It talks about all of Marlon Brando's escapades on that film and how just like crazy it was on set. Then they talk about the use of the special effects with the creature makeup. Like it's a fascinating documentary. Let me get you guys the name of that one. Okay, yeah, that documentary is actually called Lost Soul: The Doomed Journey of Richard Stanley's Island of Dr. Moreau, and it's actually on Tubi. Yeah, it's pretty much everywhere available for free. So any of you guys are interested in watching that sometime, maybe we can watch that on our Val Kilmer watch along. Maybe we can do like a triple feature or something. Watch two movies and then maybe one of the documentaries, either Val or Lost Soul. But Lost Soul is hilarious because I mean it's worth just finding out all the crazy stuff that Marlon Brando was doing on set. Yeah, exactly, AB. You gotta lock in that subscription before the 30th. So I'm most definitely doing that. And it's easy to remember because April the 30th is my dad's birthday. So I will definitely remember that. Yeah, the director on that film. I know yeah, exactly. I lose my mind too. Like seriously, dealing with Marlon Brando and all those conditions on that set, it's a fascinating watch. So better than Dr. Murray. Yeah, Lost Soul. Yeah. Yeah, it is well, $6.99 a month was the price that we were used to, and it's about to go up to $8.99 a month, which still isn't bad considering what you get with Shudder. And it's the only subscription service that I'm willing to pay for, just based on Joe Bob. But the fact that you get exclusive horror, and as far as a paid service, I'd be willing to only pay for that in Screenbox. Yeah. So now it's going up to like 80 some odd dollars a month. So I mean 80 some odd dollars a year. So I'll go ahead and shell that out. Yeah. Yeah. Rest in peace to Val. Yeah, he just did a signing in LA last year. Yeah, I always wanted to meet that guy. Like I know he wasn't going to be able to talk, but it would just been cool to be in his presence and just let him know my appreciation. He didn't have to respond back other than just, let me know that he heard me pretty much. Yeah, they always give a free trial for sure. All right, guys. Yeah, for Shutter. All right, guys. Make sure you queued up for the taking of Deborah Logan. Let me go ahead and get set up. But also, well, before I get to that, let me also share the link again for my friend's fundraiser. As I mentioned yesterday, him and his family were victims of a fire after their house was struck by lightning. Very unfortunate thing. He's a member of our Texas horror community. He is a known cosplayer that goes by the name of SoCal Leatherface. And you guys have seen him in a few of my Texas Con videos. Most recently, the pop up in Houston that I was at not too long ago. So I wanted to just spread awareness. Even if you guys aren't unable to donate, just spread word on social media. You know, he's a great guy. And for those of us that have families and are collectors, we definitely feel this pain of losing everything. So, I just want to make sure to spread awareness and help him get back on his feet and, get back to earning some money to, get the things that are needed for him and his family. Oh, thanks so much for the super chat, Anton. I really appreciate that. Yeah, guys. So definitely make sure to click that link and spread awareness. And I know he will definitely appreciate it as much as I will as well because he's a great guy. All right, guys. Let's go ahead and start the film at 40 past the hour. Just had to go ahead and go off on that little side bit to show some love to a buddy of mine going through a tough place. I would totally appreciate if someone did the same if it happened to me. So I put myself in this position, but thankfully he's getting close to their goal. So I'm extremely happy to see that. He wasn't asking for a lot. He just wanted to get enough to, get some immediate things and to buy some computer equipment so that he's able to get back to working efficiently because he builds PCs. So the sooner that he could get equipment to work with and work on projects, then the faster he can get back to earning money and get it back on his feet. So I'm like, hey, I'm rooting for you, buddy. I put some money down myself and just tried to spread the word as much as I can. So, all right, guys, this is a good one as well. I love Frozen. The taking of Deborah Logan is definitely a fun watch. This one was picked by Captain Spaulding. And also the one Frozen was, if I'm not mistaken, that was Josh. If I'm not mistaken, that was Papa Goss. So I love seeing you guys' selections, and through your selections, showing a little bit of your taste and what you guys like seeing. Also, it's been on your list for a while. AB, it's a good one. I really enjoy this one. It's a very interesting premise. This would actually pair well with the rule of Jenny Penn. Very similar stories in some way in regards to their approach to old exploitation. I like old exploitation. Yeah, I think a lot of you guys haven't seen this before, so this is gonna make for a very fun watch. I know certain scenes to look out for, so I'm looking forward to how you guys are gonna take it. All right, guys, we're almost there. Waiting for the clock to strike 40. All right, there you go, guys. Press play. Oh, I should be able to actually put on closed captioning here. All right, sweet. I can. Yeah, guys, I'm so glad a lot of you guys haven't seen this one. This one's pretty underrated. This is on a lot of people's underrated modern horror film gem list. And being this age, this film actually kind of hits a bit hard, especially with my parents, getting older. And, especially when you have all these memories and love for your past, and your parents were the age you are now, and then you see them, become a bit older. In some ways, you have to become a parent to them. Like, mom, remember you got to do this. Or dad, why didn't you do this, dude? You kind of actually have to talk to them like a parent. Those of us that still have our parents with us, that are blessed to have them still around. My parents are getting up there in age, so I worry about them a lot. So this film kind of touches on that, and gives it a horror twist. Yeah, it's very old exploitation like. So it's definitely a bit of that as well. Just like The Visit. Yeah, you're that way with your dad, Lori. Yeah, it's definitely a part of life. And me having a kiddo that's 10, I just think that one of these days he's gonna have to keep me in line. One of these days, if I become forgetful in regards to stuff, or dad, you gotta watch your diet. The circle of life. Yeah, I love old exploitation. So the Diary of Jenny Penn is a worthy entry. It's more of a slow burn. Don't expect a lot of bodies, but it's a pretty frightening film, especially if you think about you becoming old one day. That's right, the circle of life. Yeah, same here. I don't mind a good psychological horror. I like it all. I love gore. I love something that's a little bit more slow paced, something that can be a little bit more talky. It just really depends on how well it's done for me. Not interested in being exploited. Too late for that. Right. It's similar in some ways to The Visit, mainly because it's focused around old people kind of being weird in a way. You know, just how it's just kind of like, wow, your parent is kind of changing. That's kind of the angle that this is approaching it. And also finding out things about your parents as you both get older. So that's a pretty cool angle of this film. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, that lady that plays the daughter, she's been in a few things. Like she's been in a ton of stuff. She's a very great character actor. Yeah, she was in A League of Their Own. Yeah, she was the quiet girl. No, but she looks like her, doesn't it? Doesn't she? She has a Laura Dern type look. Let me see. Hold on. Yeah, Anne Ramsey. Oh, she was in Critters 4. Nice. And she was also in 6 Feet Under. Sweet. I actually still need to watch that. Everyone really highly recommends that. Yeah, Am Ramsey. I love a good faux documentary angle in a horror film. Has anyone seen speaking of faux documentaries, has anyone seen the film Savage Land before? That's another highly recommended film. You can find it on YouTube. Senior moment. It was a clue. Uh, of course, I reached my first ad right when it was getting good. Like, oh, I'm getting roped into the documentary part again, and then like, oh, Tubi knows. Tubi's very good with their ad placement. Oh, she yeah, she was in Planet of the Apes. That been pretty interesting to be on that set. Got Tim Burton, got some Michael Clark Duncan, some Helena Bonham Carter, another crush of mine. Couldn't even make it through Coco. Oh, all right, guys. I am at 8 minutes and 38 seconds. This also comes into play later on. What I really like about this film is that they really did well with the documentary part, because it really, like, if you were just randomly seeing this, you would just really assume this was like some just PBS Alzheimer's doc. It's like we're just gonna get some portrait into this family and how they're dealing with this. A great way of wrapping you into your characters very early. Big Mama's like father like son. The required watching. I mean, some of Martin Lawrence's finest. I mean, you wonder why Brandon T. Jackson didn't become a star after that. Get the old woman butt shot. She has Friday the 13th Zoom. I was like, are you related to the Voorheeses by any chance? That woman had the right look of being like completely normal, but just enough unsettling at the same time. Another film that this reminds me of is oh my goodness, what's the name of that film? Oh my gosh. Hell House LLC. It kind of reminds me of this a lot. That's what they say, Lori. We've been getting all types of news, but apparently Linda Cardellini is going to be playing Pamela Voorhees, Linda Cardellini, and I love her. So I would love to see her in anything, especially anything horror related. So she would make a great Mrs. Voorhees. Definitely a pretty attractive Mrs. Voorhees. So we'll see what happens. I mean, I'm the type of person that I'll believe it when it starts to actually get when we actually get some production stills. But the gears seem to be turning. Yeah, exactly. We shall see. I would totally love it. I mean, just anything Friday the 13th related. I mean, goodness, we've been waiting 22 years for something Friday the 13th related. I mean, no, I keep forgetting about the remake. So, what, 15 years? That's way too long. We definitely need some more Friday the 13th related stuff. Yeah, I think it's easy for them to do Camp Crystal Lake related stuff without Jason involved because I think they still have to work that out. Cool self throat slash there. Yeah, I think that's their way of getting around a lot of stuff. So they're going to have to use Mrs. Voorhees. But then again, I heard that they would be able to use Jason. But then again, I mean, the news is ever changing. Yeah, exactly. I mean, we've gotten so much Jason lore. It would be nice for them to start off with something different. Like, for instance, like with what they did with Bates Motel. I thought Bates Motel was such an awesome premise, and it was a great prequel. To build up that mythology with Norman and Norma, and to also get stuff like that with Hannibal. I thought Hannibal was a great show. So I think when you actually have time to stretch out the story, I think prequels serve themselves better on the TV format because when you have an already established property, stuffing in, just a random story to explain stuff in an hour and a half, it usually comes across very sloppily. So I think that having it as a television show is a great step. Yeah, that is completely scary. You're right about that, AB. Like, whole movie just sitting there. Like they were about to do the same thing with Magazine Dreams, that movie with Jonathan Majors. They were just gonna keep that on the chopping block. But he started to have a little bit of noise, and it's just like, okay, we're gonna go ahead and release it. So I'm looking forward to checking that out. I've heard some pretty good things about that film. Yeah, I loved Bates Motel. There was a good moment where we started to get some really good horror prequel related properties. Yeah, Matt takes he takes some very cool pictures with his fans at conventions. I've noticed that he's one of those guys that really enjoys himself at cons and with the fans. So Nightmare did get the okay to make another one. That would be sick. Because as a Nightmare fan, I am more than ready for some more Freddy. Deborah's brain is more like dial up. Yeah, I know. So she's trying to get on, but someone picked up the phone right when she was about to connect. How many of you guys remember that when someone's picking up when you're trying to dial up and get on? Like, man, I'm trying to do a book report, but My mom's picking up, trying to see what time it is. Look on the microwave, Mom. You don't have to call. I really want to see Magazine Dreams, but I don't think I'm going to get to the theater before it leaves. I'm probably going to have to catch it on streaming. You know what? I think they're probably going to put it on streaming like very quickly. So I think you're right. They're probably going to do like a quick little maybe 3 week run, maybe a month run in theaters, and then get it out. It's the bad Freddy though. Mm, yeah, I love how Hideo is such he's such a bit of a star effer. Like that dude wants like I saw him take a picture with Mia Goth, and I'm like, okay, he's definitely trying to work his magic to get Mia Goth in a video game very soon. Yeah, I think he was at like the vaccine premiere, and I'm like, oh, Hideo. Yeah, he's gonna try to get her in the game soon. Hey, no worries at all, Ghosty. Hey, come back whenever you can. Oh, Bazal shared it today. Nice. I have to check that out. Yeah, that's some pretty exciting news. I have to look into that. That's some news I've been waiting for a while. And then, has anyone heard any news about that potential Blumhouse Halloween show? I remember hearing something about that. Maybe they're trying to get the David Gordon Green trilogy's taste out of their mouth, like immediately with Halloween Ends. And I don't blame them. I am not one of the few people that enjoyed Halloween Ends. Like, I'm not saying that I would have minded what they did with Corey if they started with that from maybe Halloween Kills, but it just didn't seem like a logical step from Halloween Kills to Halloween Ends. I think they should have stretched Corey's story out over two movies. That would have made more sense. It just seems so rushed to me. And I've even tried to rewatch it to give it like I see what they were trying to do, but they should have stretched that out over two films with what Corey, the Corey Cunningham story. Yeah, Hideo is living the dream. I can't blame him. I just kind of hate how he treats the original voice actors in order to be closer to the stars. Like, dude, you can treat the guys that got you to where you are with a bit more grace. But I can't say that I blame him though. I mean, if I'm hanging out with Matt Mickelson and Mia Goth, I'm gonna hang out with them. Norman Reedus, all these different folks. Yeah, I'm gonna hang out with them. He'll tweet, "I love this celebrity," and then 2 seconds later, he's taking selfies with them. Like, yeah, Margaret Qualley, yeah, Jordan Peele, yeah, he's living the life. I love how he's just such a big fanboy. Yeah, they really should just lock up all the knives, lock up everything. Mom is watching a little bit too much This Old House. Yeah, Corey was good in the monkey. Oh, so it's official for 2026. He said. Yeah, I'm gonna check out that video. I follow Bazal, so I know he when he mentions something, it's usually pretty reputable. So I'm looking forward to that. I mean, I'm really hoping that's the case because that makes me excited for some new Friday. I mean, geez, a Nightmare on Elm Street news. That woman's so good. Like the looks that she gives this movie. Man, that look on her face. I used to watch hella This Old House, and I still can't fix it. Yeah, I know. I used to watch This Old House as a kid and just think, oh man, that's he makes it look so easy. I'm gonna be able to fix up my house like now. Granted, thankfully, YouTube is there for me to look up almost anything I may need, but still doesn't make it easier. He posted it on the community, a screenshot of Jackie's post. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm gonna have to check that out, Vera. I'm excited. The exclusive G Myth. The elusive G Myth. The Gilf. The good old Gilf. Before she got into her descent into madness, or well, we're not gonna call it madness. We're gonna say Alzheimer's. She was actually a pretty nice looking older lady, that's for sure. The elusive G Myth. I love that. Succumb to her affliction. Yeah, I know. Yes, that's the perfect wording. Succumb to her affliction. But then again, we can also you can also use that same wording whenever you're around Joe Bob or Tom Atkins. Ab, you succumb to your affliction. I love it, y'all. So Bumper is April Fools. Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean that could be a hey that would be an awesome April Fool's joke. I mean that totally wouldn't surprise me, and that would totally be something at the expense of us, A Nightmare on Elm Street fans. I saw a pretty good one. Gosh, I'm trying to remember the April Fool's one that I saw, and I'm like, that has to be a very good April Fool's joke. It'll come back to me. Damn, calling me out. Sure, Lori. I'm at 25 minutes and 58 seconds. Yeah, also Brad Dourif and Robert England. Y'all gonna have to hold me back at Mad Monster. Yeah, I know, AB. You're gonna have to wear some Depends. I love it. I love it. It's gonna be so much fun. Oh man, the beer is gonna have to be the alcohol and beer is gonna be flowing. I can't wait. Get to hang out with y'all and vibe. You've had a crush on Freddie since you were a kid. Yeah. Hit you with the spray bottle. Like Amanda. Yeah, I'm so ready for it. We're gonna have a great time in Arizona, y'all. If we don't melt, but I so can't wait for some of the great food that I had out there last year. Mom's still pretty spry. Oh, got my next ad, but thankfully this looks like a pretty quick one. I anticipate this one being done probably in the next 10 seconds. There's an all you can eat Korean barbecue there at Westgate. That's pretty good. I'm always down for Korean barbecue. Or you could eat Korean barbecue even more. So I'm definitely gonna be down for your great recommendations. Your dad said you were crazy. like I say, you find out pretty young if you're a monster effer. I kind of knew I was for sure with Bram Stoker's Dracula with Lucy when she came back from the dead. Like Lucy was already hot, but she when she came back from the dead as a vampire, yeah, yeah, that's the one. And there were other examples, but that was the one I knew for sure. Hold on, let me try to find the name of this. Yeah, okay. Yeah, the one place I'm definitely trying out in Arizona again. Well, I went there last year, but it's called Naughty Tacos. Very good birria. So it's definitely on my agenda. May go there a couple of times. You're gonna feel a pinch and then burn and right. So it was confirmed to be April Fool's. Oh, restless. My mom was very concerned for me because I was like hyper fixated on him. I was like, well, maybe you shouldn't have shown me Nightmare on Elm Street when I was 5. AB was very tempted to go to that boiler room. I love that. Like some of us just knew very young. We were just meant to be horror fans. And it's so funny because I see these little kids at horror conventions and they are so like part of the family already. And I'm like, man, it just makes me wish that I was lucky enough to have the horror con scene as a kid. Like, man, I couldn't imagine being able to spend my allowance at a horror convention. Man, the amount of extra chores and extra stuff I would have done for money to just be able to cop some of the stuff that I see at these cons, it's crazy. Deb needs a good push down the stairs. Yeah, I know, right? Yeah, I know. De- Mom's acting up. She's not taking her medicine. Is he? Well, I really don't care anyway. Restless, like you mentioned, the new Nightmare was horrible. I wouldn't watch it anyway. Not a big fan of that. When Freddy stuck his tongue through that phone, come on now. Ah, AB. See, this is why I was so looking forward to your comments for stuff like that. AB would have snatched that phone away from Nancy when Freddie said, I'm your boyfriend now. She would be like, no, no, you're not. You're mine now. Oh, man. Yeah, AB, exactly. I'm like, you're the one who introduced me into this world. Why you mad? Hey, y'all didn't choose the world. Y'all didn't choose the horror world. The horror world chose you. The phone wouldn't have been near your face. I had a funny suspicion that it would not have been anywhere near your face. That's for sure. Oh man, gotta love Amanda. Gotta love her. I swear, she makes me laugh out audibly multiple times during the Joe Bob watch alongs in our Slack group chat. I swear. So is this a possession movie? Um, you have to kind of see Anton. You're you may be on the right track. Laura's like, do your thing, no judgment. Yeah, exactly. A few of us may be interested in watching. I mean, we were talking about donkey shows on the Discord live watch party about Kinky Kelly and the Sexy Stud. Oh, AB puts up the halo now. Of course she does. Now, whenever I see someone that's a vendor that sells one of those Freddy tongue phone props, I'm gonna be very tempted to buy one and send it to you, Amanda. So now that you're gonna have to give me your address for your giveaway winning, do not be surprised if I send that to you on your birthday. And I have your birthday. AB, they actually sell the Freddy Nightmare on Elm Street phone with the tongue. I'm your boyfriend now, Nancy. So that may be your birthday present, AB. So do not be surprised if that comes your way, courtesy of the Green Book gang. She's all by myself. Now, AB, you're gonna have a lot of explaining to do when the kiddo opens your drawer and sees that Freddy Krueger phone tongue in your top drawer. Oh my gosh, Lori, that's hilarious. You know what? I'm pretty sure. If it doesn't, I'm pretty sure AB's gonna find a way to engineer that to happen. I love how you ladies are so awesome in the Green Book gang, and I love how you ladies feel comfortable enough around us guys to just be as be as hilarious and make these comments. Hey, Freddie, can you stick your lips through? Welcome to prime time, Amanda. Yeah, I have a feeling she'll make it work too. Ingenuity at its finest. Yeah, this part really reminds me of Wreck when they're going through the rooms. It really starts to turn up now. And for anyone wondering, I'm at 35 minutes and 50 seconds. I'm gonna hook it up to a power tool. Oh, she's gonna retrofit a power saw and make some things work. Oh, it's like I think I downloaded the wrong episode of Home Improvement. AB's gonna put those this old home skills to use for good this time around. Oh man, I love y'all. Y'all are hilarious. I swear. Moments like this is what I look forward to on our live watch parties. We are a crazy bunch, guys. And there we go. We have some nude old people. It's not going to be old exploitation unless we see some wrinkled bodies. I was going to say wrinkly, but it both works. Wrinkled, wrinkly. Somebody crack. It's like, so y'all just gonna let mom just get electrocuted while bucket naked? Yeah, Hereditary was definitely trying to go for the record of naked old folks. Yeah, Ari scarred us for life with that. That's another director I have to meet because I gotta ask that dude, like, dude, what is wrong with you? Like, what is wrong with you? Yeah, you should have known like Ari. There was something up with Ari. When I saw the strange thing about the Johnsons. Yeah, that one. Yeah, that one still is probably some of the best, some of the most messed up stuff that Ari has ever done. Has anyone seen the strange thing about the Johnsons? You'll need a shower right afterwards. So you just saw the strange thing about the Johnsons? Yeah. Yeah. There's two different parts of your life. There's before seeing that and there's after seeing that. Yeah, you heard about it? Yeah. I mean, it's totally an interesting story, but wow. To think that a director would go there and in some ways where he went would make Hereditary very tame with that short film is wild. Yeah, that was like his student thesis. Yeah. It's like, dude, what is wrong with you? Like, seriously. And I mean that in the best way. Like, bro, there's something wrong with you. Like, when, like the moment when dude kicked in the door and the look of fear on his face when he kicked in the door, that sends shivers down my spine. Like, this is so messed up. Yeah, so anyone who hasn't seen the strange thing about the Johnsons, I can't say for you to go and watch it because I won't be held liable for you being scarred. But let's just say if you're someone that likes something incredibly sick that you could witness, and then after you witness it, immediately go tell your friends so that you can say, hey, if I have to live with this, so do you. Go watch it. Yeah, Tony, you'll probably enjoy it. Like, you and I would have some really freaking crazy conversations about that film. Yeah, it raises a lot of interesting questions. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Like, I mean, I'm pretty sure the situation has happened before, even though it's really rare, but wow, that's a freaking crazy story, AB. Yeah, for real. Airy story. It's probably like Two Girls, One Cup. Oh man, to be honest, I would probably watch Two Girls, One Cup on a constant loop than to probably watch The Strange Thing About the Johnsons one more time. Like that's how uncomfortable it makes you. Like Two Girls, One Cup is sick, but you can laugh at it. There's nothing funny about The Strange Thing About the Johnsons. Yeah, exactly. Like Two Girls, One Cup, I can laugh at. I can find some humor in that. As sick as it is, the strange thing about the Johnsons just makes me want to like curl up somewhere and just like be like, man, the world's pretty messed up. Like I have to turn on like Martyrs or a Serbian film to like kind of like get me out of that bad mood. Yeah, Two Girls One Cup is not fun. I've seen that a couple of times with some very sick friends, and ugh. But the funny thing is, has anyone read the oral history on Two Girls One Cup? It's very fascinating. Oh my gosh, that is such a cool read. Yeah, just ask Chat GPT to summarize it. There you go, Anton. There you go. Yeah, you just looked at the synopsis. There's no way you're not watching that. Yeah, I figured you would totally enjoy it, Tony. Like that's why I said like if you're the type of person that's like that's absolutely sick, I have to see that and I have to tell each and every one of my friends about it so that they can come back and tell me what the f was that you had me watching. So yeah, Tony, best believe definitely go check that out, man. I can't wait to see your comments on it in the Discord. Like literally, type in the Discord your thoughts. You thought you heard it all until you heard about it. Yeah, I think I heard about it right before I watched Hereditary because I was just hearing good things about Hereditary and Tony Collette being in it and how she deserved Oscar buzz for that role. And a lot of people were like, "Well, this director's pretty interesting, and you should check out his short film, The Strange Thing About the Johnsons." And I'm like, and everyone just kept talking about how sick it is. So they're like, "Man, I'll never be the same after watching that." And I'm like, okay. And wow, they were right. Yeah, I know, Anton. Like, this is a pretty cool film, man. I love the story that they tell with it too. Like how at first it's supposed to be one thing, and it slowly morphs into a whole different story. It's another one of my favorite modern films. Anton, yeah, glad to have you here, man. Like seriously, loving your comments, bro. I love how you're not shy about engaging. Because that's what we want. We want you guys to show your personality. Just lock mom up. You're gonna have to put her in one of those warlock devices. from last night so she doesn't get out. Just hook her up by her toes. Hey, I'm glad to hear that, Anton. Yeah, the thumb trap. Yeah, exactly. Gotta lock up those thumbs and toes. Sure, no problem, Ghosty. 46 minutes and 35 seconds is where I'm currently at. No problem, Ghosty. Like this lady was such a good choice for this role because her her body performance, like her body acting in this is really good. And she goes from being seemingly normal, then there's like subtle changes. Like, well, that's a little bit weird, but she's suffering from Alzheimer's, so that's not too strange. And then it gets ramped up and wrapped up, and then now she's throwing up soil with worms. Like, this is such a freaky film. Yeah, like that one from Warlock. Yeah, yeah, we were watching Warlock last night for the Monday Live watch party, Anton. So that's why I was doing the review that you saw on Letterboxd. So after every live watch party, I'll put in an entry on Letterboxd in hopes that well, to help keep our records for what films we've watched on the live watch party, and also to kind of help maybe get more interested eyes that may want to join us and watch some of these films. So I'm glad that it caught your attention, and my like of your review caught your attention to probably want to come and hang out and check it out with us. Yeah, I agree, Vero. She did like a very good job. Kind of like The Exorcist, where they're trying to find a logical explanation, but the explanation is not logical for real at all. And those are the ones that kind of work the best because that's how humans would try to treat things, where they're just like, man, this just doesn't make any sense. Sometimes shit's not going to make sense. Oh, so you saw Warlock 3 yesterday? You know what? You're a brave one. You're a brave one, Anton. I have not had the misfortune of seeing Warlock 3 yet. One of these days I may. I mean, if I've seen Creepshow 3 and 4, I can suck it up and see Warlock 3. But I'm probably not going to enjoy it based on the yikes that you gave off. Yeah, I saw that bumper in the credits yesterday. I mentioned that. I was like, wow, Tom Woodruff Jr. did some of the effects. So that's pretty dope. Yeah, I totally did not notice that on any other watches previously. I didn't know that until last night, bumper. The spells look like cartoon wind. Yeah. Yeah, it was definitely a product of its time. Not all of them aged the best, but a good portion of them worked for the most part, thankfully. Misfortune is right. Yeah, it's totally one of those things where you hear about certain sequels. Well, it's like certain franchises and you're familiar with just only certain entries into that franchise, and then we hear about ones past the ones that you know about, you're kind of like, wait, they made that? Like, for instance, we saw House, and then someone mentioned House 3 and 4, and I'm like, wait a second, there's a House 3 and 4? And then I'm just like, wait a second, I don't even want to break it up because there's a reason why I've never heard of House 3 and 4. So it's pretty much the same with with Warlock 3. I'm just like, ooh, yeah, I probably shouldn't waste my time seeing that. But being a completionist, it definitely has more bad sides than good sides. Oh, AV, you saw Beastmaster 3? Oh, ugh. That just sounds nasty. Beastmaster 3, ugh. Yeah, it's just kind of like the Never Ending Story 3. You're just like, wait, Never Ending Story 3? It was some Adventures of Hercules syndicated shit. It even had David Warner and Tony Todd in it. Oh yeah, that's when you know. If David Warner and Tony Todd were in it collecting a check, then you know, yeah, this may not be the best. They're in there hamming it up and collecting a paycheck, which I'm not mad at that. You've seen all 8 Police Academy movies, so I get it. Man, I probably had to call it quits at Police Academy 6. I'm not even gonna lie. I absolutely love Police Academy 6. All right, guys. I know, but it's pretty good. I like it. So they're remaking Neverending Story. Ah, ooh. Well, we'll see. Yeah, I like Neverending Story too. I wasn't a hater for Neverending Story too. Now, when we get to part 3, I'm just like, no. That's where I draw the line. Yeah. Yeah, I'm like I could do Neverending Story 1 and 2 for sure. I mean, even though 2 is a step down, I still enjoy it. Yes, indeed. Brandis represent. You're not caught up on those, Ghostface? Well, they're fun. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I've seen a little bit of the one when they went to Moscow. I do need to see it though. Like I do need to see all 8 Police Academies. I mean, as someone that loves Gutenberg and Bubba Smith and everyone, Michael Winslow, everyone else apart, Bobcat, everyone that made an appearance in at least, one Police Academy that I loved, I owe it to them to at least complete it. You had a smoke with Leslie Easterbrook from a Police Academy? Really? Wow. Now that's a dope experience, Bumper. That's dope. Jason James Richter, you went to your middle school for a second? Wow. The Sequest gang. Antoine's trying to save me right here. He's like, no, you don't. You really don't. Deborah's out here kidnapping kids. So we got a silver alert and an amber alert at the same time. Yeah, Sequest. Yeah, I love Bobcat. Bobcat was just one of those guys. I mean, and it's cool that he does directing and stuff now. I always love some Bobcat. Like One Crazy Summer. Oh, fine cinema. One of my absolute favorites. Yeah, AV was down for some Sequest. Yeah, that's what I said. And a great filmmaker. Yep, in Blow. He was awesome in Blow. Yeah, I love some Bobcat. Like one of my favorite memories from childhood. So I always just enjoyed his brand of comedy. Like it's just something about his funny voice and how neurotic he was. And I never saw Earth 2. Oh my god, yeah, him and Scrooge. I just saw Scrooge over Christmas for the first time, and my goodness, it's probably been a good 10, 15 years. Like I love that film. Like I used to watch that like every Christmas with my mom. Yeah, and I just love that film for a lot of things. Like even like with it was so crazy. Like even seeing that film for the first time in forever. Like it gave me so many awesome memories. Like David Johansen being in it, um and that moment in time in his career being Dexter Poindexter. I mean, geez, Buster Poindexter, I should say. Geez, but he was awesome, and then rest in peace to him, man. Like I was really sad about him passing recently. Like I loved Buster Poindexter. Like hot, hot, hot. Hey, like every time I see that cameo, that was like probably one of my favorite cameos in a film. He was awesome as the cabbie. Yeah, I love Scrooge. Yeah, like it's definitely one of my favorite Christmas movies as well. Yeah, rest in peace to Buster, man. Like I was so sad to hear about him being sick and him needing money for his hospital bills towards the end because I donated to get one of his shirts just to kind of help him out, and then like he passed not too soon after that. That was just very sad. Yeah, he was cool in the Tales from the Dark Side, the movie too. Oh my gosh, Carol Kane in that movie, she is the best in that movie as the fairy. Yeah, as that particular ghost. Oh my gosh, like literally kicking Bill Murray's ass. To be honest, that was probably my favorite scene as a kid with Carol Kane. Like that woman can do no wrong in my book. We should definitely watch When a Stranger Calls sometime soon too. Speaking of Carol Kane. No, I've never seen Unbreakable Kimmy Schmidt. I've actually heard some good things about it. What do you think about it, AB? Should I definitely check it out? I know, right, Anton? He's totally one of those guys where he's just like, man, look, I don't even want to see you because every time you come around, just something goes wrong. Like things are going wrong because you're showing up. There's some pretty awesome pictures right there. I called the witch doctor. I told the witch doctor. He said, ooh ee ooh ah ah, G J walla walla bee bang. Toady, I am at 59 minutes and 50 seconds. Old horny people. No, she's trying to get the Kevorkian Death Wish. Oh, you just got to the TV? Yeah. I'm gonna get into a little bit of breath play right here. Whoop. Yeah, the TV part's really crazy. So to the glue factory. Yeah, it's time for her to be put out to pasture. Yeah, something happened to Harris. He got his welcome to prime time initiation. That dude has a pretty hard head. It was your mom. Yeah, I love when your parents just dump some stuff they should have just told you like decades ago. You're like, oh well, thanks a lot, Dad. We have this family curse that I'm totally unprepared to deal with, and now you're just gonna dump this at the worst possible time. He looks like Governor Waltz of Minnesota. He actually does. Funny enough. That's very funny when you find people's doppelgangers. Yeah, exactly. Especially seeing that I just bought a CRT today. Um, like literally, I just bought a CRT that was probably about the same size that was hurled at his head, and I forget how heavy those things were. I just bought it like a 19-inch for like $15, and I was just like, oh wow. Thankfully, this one had the little ridges that you could actually carry and make it a bit easier. Yeah, I was like, there's no way you're surviving a CRT being lobbed at your head. A hotel CRT and gravity. Yeah, for real. All right, sorry there, just had to sneeze. I love films like this where the mystery like really unravels. Like they slowly reel you in. Like there's still like maybe like 20 minutes left in this film. But by now, like you're completely intrigued, or you're just like, okay, where is this going? They're feeding you little breadcrumbs. Like you could probably figure everything out by now, but By the time everything's revealed, you're just like, oh, okay, I get that. Yeah. Oh man, those combo ones. Oh, the VCR and the DVD player in it. Ugh, man. If you survive that, you got one of the most indestructible noggins known to man. It's one of those stories where it's like, oh, this dude was impaled by um like a random spear or something, like a javelin from the high school next door. He was impaled and he survived. Yeah, see, you get all type of goop there. Yeah, see, you don't know what type of stuff her parents were into. As if unfinished addicts weren't like a bit disgusting in some ways already. You have to like lobby all types of lubricants all over. What's in the bag? I can't thank you enough. All right. You have the same reaction we see. That's hilarious. Too much lighter fluid. Yeah, they're trying to go ahead and take care of it. And now snakes. Where's Tom Savini and a machete where you need them? They are the worst trying to get Yeah, exactly. I swear I was thinking the same thing, AV. I was totally going into Indiana Jones mode. Snakes. I hate snakes. Yeah, neighborhood gonna be all types of funky. It's like trying to be an amateur crematorium. They're just completely messing up everything. But this is totally realistic. Like I wouldn't know. I wouldn't have any idea what to do in this situation. So I would totally be winging it, and I would be completely unashamed about winging it. It's like, hey y'all, I don't know what I'm doing. Sarah, Sarah. I love it. Everyone's just like, what is going on? Let me see. I have Ice T trying to peddle a car warranty to me with Car Shield. It's like, well, hey, if anyone's trying to shield me on a car warranty, I would totally rather it be Ice T than anyone else. So I'm here for it. She sounds like Zool. Snakes aren't that bad, although anacondas freak me out. There's a place in Fullerton called Prehistoric Pets, and they have a 20-foot long anaconda called Bubba there. Jeez, right off the 405. Oh yeah, for sure. I bet. Those rattlers. Gotta listen and look out. And that's another thing I've noticed. Well, I would totally be. Well, I would have to get used to in places like Arizona is scorpions. Like I've had friends that have said, "Oh yeah, it's not uncommon for me to have to double check my shower because there have been times where a scorpion has been in my shower with me," and I'm like, that absolutely terrifies me. Like showering and then a scorpion just comes out of nowhere. The silver slash amber alert. Cops gotta do double duty. I know, right? You think it happens to the city people? Nah, okay. Well, thank goodness you don't have to deal with scorpions, AB. I'm so glad to hear that. And here you go, guys. Horror movie police. This is why I want to do that short in regards to the police academy horror short. Because if there's one thing police officers are going to do in a horror film, they're going to do all the wrong things. You're like in the middle of nowhere. Oh wow. So you can make as much noise as you like and no one's gonna hear. I love that. Yeah, exactly. I'm the same way, Bumper. Like if I could have no neighbors within like a couple of football fields away from me, I would be extremely happy. Now I don't need to have them like Australia in The Simpsons far away, but far away enough to where I could do whatever I want on my property and not have to worry about anyone else seeing or coming close. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, we're gonna have to have a party at AB's for sure. Set up the projector, get some fireworks. Yeah. Ooh, smoke a mean brisket. Yeah. See, I'm down. Hey guys, we have a Green Book Fest at AB's. Don't be surprised. Hey, Tony said he'll tap the keg. Yeah, exactly. That'd be dope, guys. Hey, I'll bring the projector. Let's do it. And then we're in a legal state, so that makes it even better. Yeah. Tony's like he'll take the Greyhound for that. Hey guys, hey seriously, don't be surprised if we'll set up something like this one of these days. Like hanging out with you all is so much fun. So it's definitely one of the highlights of my week. Getting to kick back and watch all of these amazing films with y'all. Hey, Lori's bringing the tequila. All right. Hey, it sounds like we have a pretty good party going along, guys. Yeah, I know. I have my neighbors like immediately too close to me. I couldn't get away with anything. Barbara's bringing the smoke. Hey, see, all we gotta do now is just pick out which films we're watching. I'm down, guys. It's s'mores. All right, get some munchies going, some brisket. Hey, we'll have our own drive-in jamboree. Hey, we'll turn it into Burning Man, AB. We won't necessarily need the property. I'll be straight with tents out there. I'll tent it out. Yeah, one thing about us is we're all super cool people, and I got friends in low places. So as long as the company's good, that's all that matters to me. And I know all of y'all are super fun, so we'd have a fantastic time. Bring a vintage Sega Genesis for that 19-inch. Yeah, yeah. Watch some Saturday morning cartoons in the morning, just like Darcy did at one of the jamborees. Sleep in the tent with the scorpions. That's why I said, Tony. Hey, we'll go ahead and do it like Natural Born Killers. Say, hey, it'll be the perfect time to try some ayahuasca. We just have to have someone to make sure we're all okay. Who's straight edge here in the Green Book gang? You may have to look after us. You have an emulator with like 500 plus games. Yeah, the city I live in has become super sketchy the last few years. Hoping to get out of there. Yeah, I remember you mentioning that, Ghostface. I hope so. Come down here to the states. Probably closer to 1,000. Yeah, so we get some games. Order some pizza. Yeah, it's going down. Even do some breakfast on the grill. Get a cast iron skillet or two. Some bacon, eggs. Make some cowboy coffee. Yeah, I know you'll make it happen, Ghost, for sure. You're more likely to get bit by a coyote than a scorpion. Our version of the dingo. It's like a coyote's eating your baby. Yeah, I know. She's just poking a syringe and a complete pitch black. Yup. Costco pizza. Yeah. You've seen zero scorpions and many coyotes. That's crazy how that is. It's like, let me pet this puppy. Hey, fingers are crossed for you, Ghosty. Best of wishes. Like, seriously. Sending you plenty of positive energy. You're definitely going to get to where you want to be. And very, very soon. So definitely keep us posted on your progress and everything. I totally know how that could be being in a city that you're ready to get out of. That's how I was before I moved to Texas. I was beyond ready to get out of Chattanooga, Tennessee. Have been there way too long. So moving was definitely one of the best decisions I ever made. Yeah, this movie is crazy. You want to see a Chuckwalla? Yeah, that'd be cool to see. Yeah, this movie is wild, y'all. Yeah, this condition though. Whenever I enter the AZ border, my clothes come off and I turn to a baby Billy Waters. Tony, that's hilarious, man. Oh man, righteous gemstones. Yeah, this movie gets really crazy. Yeah. Oh man, it's so sick. Girl, you got a big mouth. What that mouth do? Obviously, it does some very bad things. Man, my mom is seriously like totally going through some things. I'd be like, I hate you, mom. Right? Just like I did not sign up for this. This is one of those moments where it's just like, you know what? Sometimes you just gotta just put up with the retirement home costs. It may be willing. It may be a good thing to just go into debt. It's like, mom, we're gonna try to get you into the best facility we can. Yeah, another great week of selections for the disgraceful double features. Frozen, which was, if I'm not mistaken, picked by Papa Goss, and The Taking of Deborah Logan, which was picked by Captain Spaulding. Awesome flicks, guys, and Matt has picked his film for next week, along with AB. I really like this ending too. You're 6 minutes out? Yeah, no problem. You apologize in advance for your pick. That means it's going to be hilarious, guys. I can't wait for AB's pick. She got off. She got off. I love this ending. This ending is so cool. Yeah, we're gonna do. I'm thinking I have to double check the dates. It may be next Wednesday as opposed to Tuesday, because I have an early screening of Drop, and I have to double check the time. It may actually be a late screening on Tuesday, but I'll have to double check, and I'll let you guys know in the Discord. You're hoping to see Debs meet Cheerio one last time. It's a secret. One the pick that Matt chose was The House That Dripped Blood. And AB, what was the name of yours again? I remember you put it up in the message that you sent me. Actually, let me go ahead and pull it up. Hold on. Let's see. AB's pick was called The Suckling. And just based on the cover art, I'm like, yeah, this is gonna be something that we're gonna have a lot of fun with, guys. Like, something tells me that this is gonna be like Poultrygeist levels of hilarity. Yeah, The Suckling. Yeah, guys. This looks like that's gonna be a lot of fun. Yeah. So next week is gonna be The House That Dripped Blood and The Suckling. Our She said, "Oh no, it's worse." So that's what we're wanting to see. So guys, I'm completely ready for that. That's gonna be a great time, but I will definitely keep you posted. It may just be a bit of a later showing. Normally we do it at 9:30, but depending on when they start the film, I may do it push it back to maybe 10:30 my time, maybe 11 o'clock. So it may be a bit later. And if it's maybe a little bit too late or something that may be a bit too hard to do, we maybe push it to Wednesday. So I'll keep you guys very updated in regards to it. Yeah, I know there is no justice, Anton. Yeah, Drop looks like it's gonna be pretty suspenseful and fun. So I'm looking forward to checking that out, and I'll let you guys know what I think about it for sure. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna tag you, AB, and let you know when we're gonna do it for sure. Yeah, I've never seen The Suckling or The House That Dripped Blood, so these are gonna be some fun watches. I love how Ghostface is like, "What? The what now?" Now I'm more excited. Yeah, we had a lot of fun with Poultrygeist. So if you're saying it's worse than that, then I know we're gonna have a lot of fun checking that out. Lori says she's already invested. Bumper's like, who doesn't love a good suckling? I know, right? It's got a little something for everyone. Oh, Captain Spaulding. I'm late, so late, like the White Rabbit. He just missed his own pick. That's hilarious, guys. Captain Spaulding showed up right at the end of his pick. Well, Captain Spaulding, I can definitely let you know, buddy, that everyone enjoyed your pick of the taking of Deborah Logan. A lot of people hadn't seen it before, so we were all very pleased. It's one of my favorite modern films, as I mentioned before, along with like I mentioned, with When Evil Lurks a few days ago. So I'm glad to have you stop by a bit, Captain Spaulding. As I said, late is better than never. Yeah, it was a good film. AV says, "I'm glad your movie isn't last. We get the palate cleanser of The House That Drip Blood." Okay, so all right, thanks for letting me know, because sometimes I kind of like to get a good feel of which one to do first and then second. So AV says her should go first, and then The House That Drip Blood should be the palate cleanser. Okay, so I'm gonna take your advice with that, AV. Yeah, Anton's like, I am not even more suspicious of old people. Well, definitely, you have to check out The Rule of Jenny Penn, and it gets even more weird with that one. Um, that one is it's based in New Zealand, so you get to see John Lithgow with a Kiwi accent, so that's pretty fun. So, and also, guys, as I mentioned before, we have some things for you guys to check out afterwards. As I mentioned, the strange thing about the Johnsons. I know Tony is going to go check that out. And Tony, please let us know in the Discord your thoughts, because actually, you should do like stream of consciousness review and thoughts on the strange thing about the Johnsons, so that we can follow your track, because I know when it gets super weird, you're gonna be like, what the yeah. Yeah, you're a brave soul, Tony. So definitely come in the Discord and let us know what you think. Yes, please do, man. Well, guys, thank you so much for joining me tonight on the Disgraceful Double Features. Next week, join us again. First of all, join the Discord if you haven't already. I think everyone that's in here is a member of the Discord. We're going to do a special live watch party in memory of Val Kilmer. We want to do something special for him. So we're going to grab a couple of things, and we may watch Lost Soul, the documentary on the island of Dr. Monroe, and Morrow, I should say. Geez, Morrow. Or Val, his documentary, along with some cool Val Kilmer flicks. So, in that way, we could just hang out and vibe, and just talk about our fandom of the guy who just recently passed, that we know and love. But guys, have a great night tonight, guys. It was a blast hanging out with you all, as I've come to expect every week. Be sure to check us out on Discord on Thursday, and then again on Friday, when we're going to do a last drive-in watch along on Shudder, which I'll project on the website. I'll send that out to you guys. And then Monday, we're back on YouTube. And then Tuesday, we'll be back for Disgraceful Double Features. I'm going to figure out what we're going to watch on Monday. And Tuesday, we already have those films set. But it's always fun hanging out with you guys. I'd like to thank you guys so much for your support. You guys are completely awesome. Make sure to like the video if you haven't already. I know you guys are subscribers, and I will be catching you guys very soon, travelers. I am your travel guide, Brendan, with the Horror Green Book, signing off, letting you know that it is scary in those streets. So let me know that you made it home safely, travelers. I'll catch you later.